a tale. Well, there's a place I've come to know well, led by a man named Sty. He's full of stories, he is quite a guy. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite the guy. If you're feeling lonely, come and make a friend. If you need a story, on Sty you can depend. His voice is soothing like a lullaby. Sometimes he brings a tear to my eye. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite the guy.
Well, hi, folks. Here we go. Sty Story Sunday. Off and a running. Hey, I'm going to shout out folks out in the chat real quick. First person that popped in was Gawani. Just to let us know. Please let everyone know. I stopped by. Sorry, I will not be joining y'all for the show. Gawani's got other things going on. So, thanks for letting us know, Gawani. I'd be wondering where you were. And then Dutch Prepper showed up. Hey, great to see ya. Great to see you, Dutch. Eileen. I'm here, she says. Yes, she is. There's Eileen. Yeah. Plain old Chuck. Saying hi to Eileen. Yeah. People like to do that. They'd like to jump in here and say hi to the ladies and the hell with Sty, you know. There's Ingalls family. Hi, everyone. It's great to see you. Great to see you. Saucy Shane. Awesome. Oh, where am I? There I am. Kathy. Hey, it's great to see you, Kathy. And where are we at? Going down the list here. There's Chowser. Great to see it. See Fox and Outdoors in the house. Awesome. There's James with Chasing the Reaper. Awesome. Look at this guy. Oops. There we go. Phil telling everybody, share it out. Yeah, that's a good time. Good time to share it out right at the beginning, right? Right. Yeah, Phil's with us tonight. He's almost it's rare that he would miss a Sunday. Yeah. Let's see where we're at. We're caught up. So there you go. I'm going to pull a couple of folks out of the basement to hang out with me up here before the Sty Story. We got this guy. He shows up so that he can get some work done. There he is. Yeah. He don't give a shit. Looks like he's counting pennies. Yeah. Pulled the change out of his pocket.
You don't.
Hey. Yeah.
I wanted to see how long I can go without saying anything. It was rough.
What? I thought you did pretty good, though. I thought you did pretty good. Yeah, for Mike to not have something to say right from the get-go. Wow. Yeah, everybody give him a big cheer out there for accomplishing about 30 seconds of silence. Yeah.
I'll be expecting some PayPal awards.
Cashing in, right?
Yeah, don't hurt that.
Then we're talking about Spicy. Phil's right here. There he is. Boom. Hey.
What's happening, folks?
Another Sunday night. Sunday
Hello,
night. Hey, Jervis, 346. Great to see you. Oh gosh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
There's Get Her Done Granny.
Hey,
Hi,
Granny.
Granny.
Hey,
Good timing.
We're getting the full frontal this time.
Full frontal.
What?
What?
Yeah. You don't have the camera giving us your profile this time. At least we can see you this time.
Yeah, I'm not in the van.
There you go.
Where you at?
I'm at the trailer.
Ah.
Okay.
You have the trailer down by the.
So the only thing three of us guys are going to get tonight is is head.
What?
The only thing we're going to get tonight is head.
I guess. If you,
That's all
can't
we're seeing
live,
is head. Oh, there you go.
if you can't live with it, too bad.
There you go. There you go. Set them straight.
I'll take it.
Most guys wouldn't complain about that. Spicy.
Yeah, he's the only one that would complain about something like that. You know. Hey, while I got the chance, guys. Hey, Get Her Done Granny's GoFundMe is pinned at the top of the chat. Jump in there. If you got a buck or two, help her out. You know, it's going to be a long haul. It's going to take a while for her to get back on her feet. So,
And one thing I'd like to say, if you can't help me out, then share me out to your friends.
Right.
Share me out on YouTube. Share me out on Facebook. Because the more you share, the more people who's going to see it.
Right. That's it. Get it out there, because for every person you share it to, if they share it, that just doubled the numbers. And then they share, and it grows and it grows. So the more you share, the better, the much better.
And I really want to go home.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, neighbor girl. Good to see you. You did what, Mike?
I ain't doing shit.
I ain't doing shit, he says. That's...
There you go.
Yeah, I saw you up there playing old Chuck. I mentioned you. Weren't you paying attention? Or did you have your hearing aid turned off?
Huh?
Damn, Chuck.
Damn,
You
Chuck.
see Granny making coffee today?
Yes. That's pretty cool, man. When I saw that video, first thing I thought is, oh shit, I need a big bun coffee maker sitting in my camp this summer.
You can do it.
Yeah, if you got power, hell, you make coffee anywhere.
That thing was coal black when I started. I scrubbed it and I got it back to being shiny.
I don't know if you can say coal black, but you know.
Yeah,
Coal, like the coal.
All right, you two.
That's a West Virginia thing. You would know.
Yeah.
Coal is really.
I tell you what, if anybody knows how black coal is, it'd be someone from West Virginia.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. My uncle was a coal miner.
I don't remember the little town.
Make you a coal miner's daughter.
You funny little fat bitch.
Well, I don't remember what the little town was in West Virginia, or the highway I was on. Tractor trailer, pulling a 50-foot trailer. At least a dozen times, my trailer tires were rubbing the guardrails, actually rubbing them. I could see smoke coming off of them because the damn road the turns were so damn tight, all the curves. And these coal trucks, they're pulling shag trailers. They're only about 26 feet long. They're flying up that damn road 60 miles an hour around them damn corners. And you had to stay in your freaking lane because they'd slam right into you. I got in this little town. I was just starving. And I saw a Dairy Queen, and there was like a big parking lot. So I pulled into that parking lot, and I walked over to that Dairy Queen. And while I'm looking at their board trying to figure out what I wanted, all of a sudden I heard this loud horn going on. Well, right next to the damn Dairy Queen is a coal mine. And all of a sudden, here comes all these freaking coal miners out of there. There's a bunch going in, and there's a bunch coming out. And the guys coming out didn't look like the guys going in. And where did they all head? Because it was like 90-some degrees out that day. It's just nasty. They all head right for that Dairy Queen. I hurried up in order. I seen that crowd coming. I hurried up in order. Got my stuff and went and sat at a picnic table. And these 4 coal miners come up, and each one of them got a large ice cream cone, right? They got big smiles on their face, that ice cream dripping all over their black hands. And they're talking. This one guy, he's talking away, and he's not licking that cone. And one of the guys said, "You better lick that damn cone, and it's going to be gone before you get to it." So he takes a big lick. 3 of those 4 guys burst out laughing because of the look on my face. I had never seen where you lick an ice cream cone, and all of a sudden you realize the whole outside of that ice cream cone is gray. Once you lick it, it's bright white. It just stands right out. And they're laughing at me because of the look on my face. I said, "What the hell was wrong with your cone?" The guy looks at it and he goes, "Oh, that damn coal dust. It gets on everything in town here. It's freaking coal dust. Holy shit, I covered everything I had. I'm going to take that to the truck and eat it. Get the hell out of here." Yeah, they're just smiling like hell, licking them dusty old ice cream cones, Couldn't believe it. Hardcore bunch of guys, but they were all the nicest guys you ever met. I mean, they were great guys. Hard-working characters. Yeah.
We used to get dirty like that, but not in the same way. When we would go to the big island of Hawaii and do our artillery training up there.
Oh yeah.
That entire island, all these little back roads that we had to go on were all volcanic dust. It was all that red powder. And of course, if it's powder and not sand, as you're driving through it, it's all barreling back into the back of these 5-ton pickup trucks. So that's what we're in. These 5-ton trucks, the big canopy or tarp over top of it. So you're going down the road, and that's bare. So we're all in there like it looks like COVID-19, but we got these masks wrapped around our face and everything. And the only thing you can see pretty much is our eyes, because they didn't issue us sunglasses back there like they did during Desert Storm.
Right.
When we come out of that thing, we take those glasses off, and you just see the red of the dust on us and everything. It was like probably like a lot like coal miners,
Yeah. That's like north of us. There's a little town about 10, 12 miles north of us, and they've got a foundry there. And I say 6 out of 10 young guys come out of high school. They spend a year or 2 working for the foundry, and then they move on somewhere else, But I go up there and get pallets from them for free and 55-gallon drums. And every time I go up there to get pallets, I watch these guys that come out for a break, and all you had were 2 big white patches where their eyes are. They're wearing eye protection, but them guys aren't wearing respirators in there. I can't believe it. They're just nasty, kind of like a slate gray with these 2 big white spots on their face. And they go, "Yeah, that shit gets on everything, in everything, and it don't wash out good, Oh, hey, here we go. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to do some shuffling here, I think.
Hey, Sam.
Hi.
Hey,
We're going to put, you know how we do this? We put the guys in the back seat. They're going to be fighting in the back seat again. Watch, folks. Watch. They're brats. They're little brats.
Very class citizens. All right.
Yep, you put those two little brats in the back seat. Oh. Hey, Crazy Ann, sweetie. Good to see ya.
Hey, Crazy.
And
Yeah. Yeah, when I tell the story tonight, don't anybody think less of me, okay? That was years ago, okay? I just
It's
want
hard.
to put that out right away. You know?
it's hard, Sty.
It's one of those stories where, you know, he might not be as nice a guy as he comes off to be, you know? Now that we know his history. Yeah. Samantha talked me into a topic for the new show, Sty Times. That'll come up. That'll come up before I get out to camp, I think. The title of it's going to be "Honesty is the Best Policy." You guys will take a look at the idea of being honest a little different after that show. I'm going to have fun with that show. So, thanks to Samantha. You guys can thank her for that show that comes up. Hey, Cindy, good to see ya.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
I'm not saying hi.
You're such a
The-
sticker.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot or embarrass you, Samantha, but my
Not at all.
comment over at
Oh, no.
MBA's was, my channel took a good bump because of that. I'm not shy to tell people that my theme song really helped my channel.
Aw,
It was pretty boring before that, you know.
no way.
Yeah,
I
about
got
50.
the material for that song from your channel, so you got to think of it that way. You know?
I'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only thing,
Over
good thing
there.
you got for the channel.
Heck, I would have never gotten a song if I didn't have a channel, right?
Radio.
Yeah. Sty would have been just shit out of luck. Just shit out of luck.
Thanks,
Wouldn't be
Sam.
the first time I've been shit out of luck. Oh, say it like you're blaming her for something. Yeah. Thanks, Sam, for keeping Sty on YouTube.
Thanks, Sam.
It's all her fault. Ah.
Yeah. I'll take the blame happily.
There you go. Thank you. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kathy.
Yeah, those guys were just talking away about the they were talking away over there at MBA's about them performing and what it's like to perform in front of just people you know versus an audience and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here watching, listening, going, yeah. I do that shit in private. I ain't good in front of nobody playing nothing. That's right. That's why I don't sing in front of people either. I sound really good when I take my shooting earplugs and put them in. I sound great. Put those earplugs in and play and sing. Yeah, sound like $1 million. Peels the paint off the walls sometimes, but. Hey, Rebecca, good to see ya.
Hey, Rebecca.
So, what's everybody been up to this Sunday?
I just got back from church.
Oh, Jesus, we're starting off with lying.
Yeah, watch out for the lightning, man. Holy shit.
Oh,
He
my
just
God.
got back from church. I just got back from the bar.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Probably did, Greg.
I'm going to
I
believe Granny. I'm going to believe Granny way before I believe that guy down there.
Come on, huh?
I wish.
I'm changing my ways.
The only way he's coming back from church is if there was one empty and he was taking the copper out of it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Oh, they had these awesome brass knobs on the pews. They're not there anymore.
Actually, they replaced their lights, and I went and got the old ones.
Did they
I
really?
went to church today. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. He's micro scrapping a church.
Yeah. I said, just throw them out the door. I'll get it from here. I ain't going in there.
He's afraid of in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I did today was I finally got yesterday's video edited. I'll post that tomorrow about the trip down the campground. But I got that done this morning. Then I watched Gil sit up in front of his wood stove in his garage for his stream. Then I had to run into town. I had to go shopping, run around. Got back just in time to watch NBA and get this one set up. So not an exciting day. The most exciting thing was yesterday finding out, man, if I get my Starlink, if I get it, I've got a beautiful, big open view of the southern sky and a big old stump to mount my dish on. So it's only about 35 feet from where my trailer will be sitting. So, oh God, I got my fingers crossed. I keep knocking on wood, and I gotta get Starlink. Gotta get it. Live streams from camp. Yeah.
You're going to have a lumpy head and keep knocking on wood.
Why do you think he keeps that lumpy head covered up?
That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike wearing that hoodie should go wandering around in the backyards of his neighbor's houses and see how long it takes before the cops get him. Yeah.
All my neighbors know me.
And they're used to him wandering around in their backyards.
Yeah, I suppose.
All my neighbors are in my backyard all the time. But I was saying, which stream was I on last night? I was on somebody's stream, and I heard my cart going down the driveway. Oh.
Somebody helping themselves?
Yeah, my neighbor 2 doors down. Oh, I think it was when I went to help Phil. Remember when Phil was on and I said I had to leave? Yeah, it was before that. He told me, like, oh, yeah, I borrowed your car. And I said, I heard it going down the driveway. You weren't very quiet about it. Yeah. That's what we do. Like, my neighbor right next door, I go in the garage, take whatever I want. They don't care. It's like a community. You know, like 6 houses right here in the road. We all just use each other's shit.
Yeah,
that was what
one another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the one house we were living in. The neighbors would come up because I mowed like 4 or 5 lawns on our block, you know. Elderly people couldn't mow their own, you know, and they were hiring people. I said, what the hell? If I'm out mowing, I'll go mow theirs, you know. I had a riding mower and a push mower and weed whacker, so I just do it. And then in the winter, I did our whole block, both sides of the street. I snow blowed all the sidewalks, the houses and the main sidewalk. And it was for anybody. You know, if I'm out there doing it, I can do it all in a day. So I just take a day to snow blow everything. Well, all of a sudden, and that's when you start having a little faith in humanity. All of a sudden, I'm out in the garage working. Here comes a guy walking up the driveway, and he's carrying a 5-gallon gas can. He comes in, and I could tell it was full. It's heavy. He comes in, sets it in the garage. He says, there, you can use that in your snow blower and your lawnmower for what you're doing around the neighborhood. And I pointed to the corner of the garage. I said, see those 3 2-gallon cans? Those are gas people brought me too. I never had to buy gas for any of my equipment because the neighbors would drop it off at the place. And I'm looking out my kitchen window, and here's a guy walking down my damn driveway with my brand new push mower. And he sees me in the window. He yells, I only need it for about a half an hour. I'll bring it back. It'll be all gassed up. Okay. You fucking thief! You just went in my garage and took it. You didn't ask. And it was, but I love that neighborhood. I love that neighborhood. Everybody looked out for each other, you know.
And it's funny because I have keys to the neighbor here and the two in a row here. I have keys to their house. I don't even have a key for my own house.
Yeah, I can't find your own key, but you got keys for everybody else.
I've been here 7 years and I haven't locked the door yet.
Yeah.
Never. And I mean, I go to Ohio and all that crap. I don't lock my doors.
Well, that was that.
Watches. Everybody watches.
Yeah, that was that neighborhood we were in too. Is that you just didn't lock your house if you're going to be gone for a few hours or so, unless you're going to be gone for a week or something. Why lock it? And we all felt that way because somebody tried to rob somebody's house in that neighborhood, and 3 of the neighbors caught the son of a bitch, and they half beat him to death and had him laying on his face in the front yard till the cops got there. You know, and the cops are going, we love this neighborhood because we always get the call to come and clean up, not to handle the situation because the neighborhood takes care of it, you know.
Yeah, if we see a strange car on the block, we'll sit there and watch it for a few minutes, and like after 5 minutes, if it's so that we all go up, we'll go up right to it. Who are you looking for? What are you looking at?
Right. And you know who's in your neighborhood, so if they whip off a name that don't belong there,
Who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.
It's a bunch of crackheads in my neighborhood. That's Granny's neighborhood.
Yeah, it's my neighborhood.
Granny got all crack.
Where else?
And I would think Granny's neighborhood would be better than Mike's neighborhood, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And that's what really shocked me. That really shocked me because that sounds more like Mike's neighborhood than.
Well, Granny's neighbor saw someone over there stealing stuff and just didn't
do
anything about it.
Yep, didn't call the cops.
I seen him do that.
Spaghetti.
What do you think he was doing up there with a trash bag going through it, you know?
Yeah, right.
He was helping you clean up.
Helping you clean up.
Yeah, well, he could have cleaned up some of the shitty stuff.
One step at a time, Granny. Give him time.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, you'd be proud of me. I bought a whole case. I bought a whole case of V8 today.
Yum.
You're gonna die.
Case.
You're gonna die from all the salt.
No, kiss my ass.
Look at the salt in there, 900.
Yeah, it's only 40% of my daily allowance, and I don't add salt to nothing. So,
you know, when you're 98 years old, that's a lot of salt for a 98-year-old.
When I fucking get there, I'm coming down to your place and gonna slap you with a 2x4.
I need that 2x4, so bring it over.
You know, everything's killing you. You know,
everything is. You
watch my show. It's killing me. Everything.
Breathing oxygen.
Yeah, it's killing me.
Damn right. You know what? You can poison yourself breathing too much of that shit. Don't breathe too much of that oxygen. Same with water. You can get water H2O poisoning. Don't do that. Don't overhydrate. Yeah, it's killing me. It's killing me. Buy a bottle of vodka too. Hey, that's it. Yeah, you know, vodka is one of those things. It's killing you, but you'll die happy. Damn right. Yeah. Certain things kill you and you're not happy with it. Other things kill you and you got a big smile on your face when you go, you know.
I buy that stuff at Costco when I go.
Hey, has anybody, I'll save that till after the Sty story because we'll get in the conversation about that. That's what I wanted to bring up, but I'll remember to bring it up later. I saw something on I think it was Netflix, yeah, that shocked the living shit out of me. Yeah, it's not often I get that shocked over some things. But. Okay, guys, it's at the half-hour mark. We're going to do the Sty story now. Get that out of the way. But, okay, Oi, Ake. Tonight's Sty Story. Ricky, you're the bait. You people will think that me and this other fellow were just terrible. And probably still are, right? Well, when I was growing up, all of us kids in the neighborhood, you know, you had your best buddies. You had the kid down the block that, he stunk. He was a filthy mess. You didn't like playing with him. And, you know, you had your own little short society, all these kids, you know, and it all the different personality types and everything you got in the adult world, right? Well, my best buddy, Harold, that poor guy. See, I was the youngest in the family. So as a young boy, I just ran around, did whatever the hell I wanted, right? Yeah, I'm the baby in the family. I can't do anything wrong. Poor Harold, it was the other way around. He was the oldest, and he had a younger brother that was a couple years younger than him. Well, now Harold was 1 year younger than me, so his brother was a good 3 years younger than I was. And Harold and I, we did everything together. We run all over the place. It was always, there goes Sty and Harold again. What are they up to? Keep an eye on them two. And who's that kid running behind him, following him? Well, that was his little brother, Ricky. Poor Harold. His mother, every time he'd say, Mom, I'm going to take off with Sty. And she'd go, take Ricky with you. And he'd go, but Ma, he's a punk little kid. You know, we don't want him hanging with us. And, nope, you take your little brother with you. So we always had Ricky in tow. And it was tough because we knew damn well everything we did wrong. Ricky'd run home and say, hey, Ma, guess what the other two boys did today? You know, little creep, tell on us all the time. Well, Harold loved to use Ricky as bait. One time, we're at the beach, and Harold takes Ricky, dunks him under the water, and stands on his back. He's standing on this kid in about 3 feet of water, and he's yelling at the people on the beach, if somebody doesn't give me $5, this kid's going to drown. Sure enough, there's some woman on the beach digging in her purse. Here's $5. Let him up. Let him up. And he'd pull Ricky up. Those people on the beach didn't know that kid learned to hold his breath for 5 minutes because Harold did that all the time to him. So that kid, he was Harold's bait. I'll bait you out of $5 by trying to drown my brother, right? I would stand there and I go, you're nuts. You're going to drown him one of these days. He goes, no. I got, that kid's important to me. He's an asset. I don't want to hurt him. I just want people to think I am so that as bait, they'll give me money to leave the kid alone. Well, I watched him on the city bus smack his brother. Smack him again. Some lady on the bus would go, would you quit smacking that kid? That's my brother. And he'd smack him again. And she'd go, what do I have to do to get you to quit smacking your brother? Give me $5. Sure enough, she'd dig in her purse, give him $5, and I better not see you smacking him again. Okay. Yeah. And Ricky was the bait. Well, now you can only be the bait just so long. And you're going to want some payback, right? One time we really wanted to go to the store and get some pop and candy and the like. And we're at Harold's house, right in front of his mom, saying, wow. And Harold always included me. I didn't have to say a word. Harold goes, wow, Sty and I, we're going to have fun today. Sty saved up $5. I saved up $5. We're going to the store. We're going to get us some pop and candy and ice cream. There's Ricky pouting. Harold's mother says, take Ricky with you. And Harold goes, I ain't spending none of my $5 on him. I go, hey, I ain't paying his way, She goes, I'll give Ricky $5. So the three of you can then go to the store. So she gives him the $5. Well, Harold and I didn't have no money. We just said we did, right? We didn't get half a block away from the house, and Harold jumps on Ricky and says, give me that $5. Takes his $5, right? And Ricky goes, that's not fair. Mom gave me money so I can go with you guys to the store. And Harold says, don't worry about it. You'll get to buy something at the store. He says, but when we get to the store, I got to break this $5 bill so we can split it up amongst the three of us. We get to the store, and he asks the cashier, can I get 5 $1 bills for that? And I'm thinking, it's going to be hard to split 5 ones amongst 3 guys. He hands me $2, and he peels off $2, sticks it in his pocket, hands Ricky $1. He says, there you go. All shared out. Ricky had $5, and he walked away with $1 because Harold used them as bait to get him and I each $2. I felt guilty as sin, so I was sharing some of my candy and shit with Ricky and stuff. I always try to stay on Ricky's good side because I thought, he's got that I'm going to get payback look to him now. I'm worried about this. Well, we decided to go to the movies. Now, where I lived, you could jump on the bus, and it's about a half-hour ride to this other town, and they had a nice indoor theater there. And we're going to go to an evening show. I think the show started at 6 o'clock in the evening or something. But when we came out of the movie, we had just enough money to go to the movie, each of the 3 of us, and get popcorn and pop and stuff. And then we were basically broke. And we're hanging out front of the movie theater. And I said, God, we're going to be here for a while. The next bus that comes through here is going to be at least an hour. What do we do? And Harold says, come here. Well, there's an alley between the movie theater and this art store. And that alley was really narrow. 2 young kids, an adult could walk down it barely. 2 young kids, shoulder to shoulder, you're bumping each other. But we're in this alley, right? And I go, what are we doing back here? And I whipped out a smoke, said I'm going to have a smoke. And right away, Ricky goes, I think I'll tell my mom you're smoking here in the alley. And I said, yeah. You won't live another year, but go ahead, you little creep. Payback's a bitch, And I'm thinking, yeah, he's looking. He's saying, aha, I caught Sty doing something. I'm going to let Mom know, Harold comes up with this idea. He says, Ricky, guess what? You're the bait. And Ricky's like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. You do that to me all the time. And I thought, here we go. Ricky's going to get some payback some way. And Harold says, here's what we're going to do. You walk out the end of the alley here onto the sidewalk by the street. And when cars come by, when you see a car coming, just before it gets to you, all you got to do is nod your head. And he says, and we'll run out of the alley and pretend that we're beating you up. And we'll see if they stop to help you. It'll be fun. And Ricky thought about it and he goes, okay, we'll try it. He goes out there on the sidewalk and a car goes by and Harold yells at him, you little bastard, when a car's coming, you're supposed to nod your head. Ricky's standing there and all of a sudden he goes, we come run out of that alley and we're supposed to be faking beating them up. Well, Harold gives him a couple, he cold cocks him. He gives him a couple good clubs, knocks him down on the sidewalk. And the car just goes by and nobody stops. He picks Ricky up, dusts him off. Well, that one didn't work. He says, this time, watch for a car that's got someone mom and dad's age in it, a guy and a lady. And when they're coming close, then nod, because they'll probably stop. So we're waiting in the alley and a few cars go by, and then all of a sudden Ricky's nodding his head. We run out there and Harold cold cocks him again, just bad. Knocks him on the pavement. They had their windows open in the car, and all we heard was the guy yell, "Leave that kid alone," and they kept driving. Didn't stop or nothing. That was no fun. So we told Ricky one more time, you're going to try it one more time. Ricky's got tears in his eyes. Well, his brother just pounded the hell out of him, right? So Ricky's supposed to let us know when a car with an older couple in it is coming. And he's standing out there. Car goes by after car after car. Now Harold's yelling at him. He says, "You had better let us know when the next car comes by, or I'm going to beat the living crap out of you." And Ricky goes, "Fine, okay. And Ricky's standing there. And all of a sudden, Ricky's going, a real determined nod. Just, here comes the car. I decided I'm not jumping out there this time. Harold's being too mean to Ricky. I don't want Ricky getting even with me someday. Harold runs out there, cold cocks him, knocks him on the pavement. Now he's beating on his brother, and he's kicking him and just trashing this poor kid. That's when all of a sudden I heard the woo and saw all the red flashing in the alley. That frickin' Ricky was waiting, letting all these cars go by. He was waiting for a squad car. I stood in that alley, in the dark alley, watching while these cops, 2 cops, jump out of that squad car. And Harold doesn't even notice. He's beating on Ricky, and the lights are going. He heard the siren, but figured it had nothing to do with him. Them cops nailed Harold and face planted him on the sidewalk. They put cuffs on him. They turn him around and have him sitting on the sidewalk, and they go, "You're in a lot of trouble, boy, for beating that kid like that." And Harold goes, "But he's my brother." What does Ricky do? I'm in the alley trying not to burst out laughing. Ricky, serious as sin, tears running down his face. He goes, "I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know this guy. I don't know who this guy. I was just standing here. This guy jumped out of the alley, beat me up." He says, "I don't know who he is." I thought, "Oh, look at Harold's in trouble now." That kid stuck with that story right till the point they had Harold in the back of that squad. The doors closed. They got in the squad. Thank God the passenger side window was down when Ricky said, "No, he is my brother, but he's an asshole." He said, those cops never chewed Ricky out for lying to him or nothing. I came out of the alley. I go, "He's right. That's his brother." And the cops are going, "Who are you?" I said, "Just a spectator." And Ricky goes, "He never hit me. He never hit me." He said, "But my brother, he's been beating me up for the last 45 minutes. Those cops got such a kick out of Ricky's story when Ricky told him he told him the whole scheme. And those cops all the time said his brother used him as bait to get $5. One of those cops pulled his wallet out, pulled a $10 bill out, and he put it in Ricky's hand, and he says, and he looked at Harold and he goes, "And if I find out either one of you boys got one thing that $10 was spent on," he says, "I'm going to come and find you, and I'm going to do what you did to Ricky out here on the street." Ricky got his fucking payback. He got his payback. Rick and I are still friends today. Rick, the kid that got beat up on the street as bait, you wouldn't want to fuck with him today. He's 60 years old. Used to be a wrestler. He was in our all-star wrestling till he got severely injured in a motorcycle accident. After he got patched up, he's been a biker ever since. He's 60 years old, and he's got 2 of the most awesome Harleys you ever seen. And his honey, she's not his wife. He's his biker babe. She's the same age. She rides just as mean a Harley as he does. Nobody uses Ricky as bait anymore. He had his payback that day, and I still tell him today, it's probably the best thing that ever happened to him was him being the bait, because now, yeah, he's the fisherman. If he goes out for something, he's going to get it, even if he has to use you as bait, because he'll never be bait ever again. So there you go, Ricky, you're the bait, but not anymore. There's your story for the night, guys.
Did you tell the story yet? I was on mute.
Oh, good. I didn't want you to listen to it anyway.
Thank God.
I got a whole different story for you. Yeah.
You don't have to be so rude. Jeez. Just to ask a question.
Of all the different ways that Harold used his brother as bait, the drowning one was the one that I worried about the most, because he'd stand on his brother's back, right on his back, and there sometimes it was right at the limit before somebody would pony up a couple bucks, and
Wow.
And Harold, he did eventually grow up, and he turned out to be a pretty nice guy. He ended up with a nice family and successful, but what Ricky had to go through for his brother to become a success really sucked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the thing is Ricky he's one of those biggest hearted guy you ever met. I mean, he'd do anything to help you out, anything. And hardcore biker. Yeah, I don't know which club he's with, but he wears colors. He's the real McCoy. And Sturgis isn't Sturgis unless Rick shows up. Oh, he's one of those guys. He actually had to spend a night in jail out at Sturgis because he got into it with two guys that showed up, each of them driving these fancy brand new pickup trucks with trailers with Harleys on them. And they came from Illinois all the way out to Sturgis, trailered their bikes all the way out there, and they'd take their bikes off, ride them around a bit, and then put them back on the trailers. And Rick confronted them and said, you don't belong here. That's it. Right? The biker in them was coming out. Yeah.
Who let NBA in here?
Oh, I just leave the door open. He can wander in here.
You don't want him in here.
There you go.
Spicy.
Yeah.
I slept 12 hours.
You are a stubborn old mule.
I slept.
Yeah.
I've been eating. I've been drinking too much water because I have to run to the bathroom all the time.
Yeah, you can't drink too much water. No such thing.
Right.
Not especially with your living conditions and what you're doing right now.
Well, right now I'm comfortable. I've got a fire going. I'm surrounded by crap, but I got a fire going and I'm warm. So,
Does it stink?
Hey, Lee Thompson, good to see you.
actually, yeah, it smells a little smoky.
Tim, good to see you. Little smoky.
It's smoky. Ugh.
Yeah, Roland saying, I
Boy,
stagger in, Sty North. That's it. Hey, just be aware. Just don't fall down the stairs on the way out because I ain't covered, which means you ain't covered. Yeah. You could fall on the floor in the place, just don't hit your head. Yeah.
He ain't gonna hurt nothing if he does.
Hey, Rain Dancer, good to see you.
Hey.
Rain Dancer comes in. Hey, kids. Howdy. Yeah. Y'all act like a bunch of kids. Yeah. Don't ever grow up. Don't ever grow up. Can't help but grow old, but don't fucking grow up, people.
Yeah. Just because you grow old don't mean you got to grow up either.
Damn right.
If you grow up, guess what? You're going to get old so damn fast you ain't going to know what happened to you.
That's it. That's it.
Keep that youth.
That's it. I told somebody that here in this building I live in, there's an old guy, he gets downstairs maybe once a week and he sits in there. We got a rec room down there. He sits down there, he watches TV, and he'll sit there for 6 or 8 freaking hours. And then to get out of his chair, it takes him about 20 minutes. I mean, the guy I don't know how the hell he gets around and does anything. And I had somebody say to me, you know, Sty, one of these days you're going to have to start acting your age. I said, look at that fucker over there. I said, he's 5 years younger than me. No way in hell am I going to act my age. That involves a tombstone and flowers and all that shit. No.
Cobwebs.
No. Cobwebs, yeah. Minecraft, they'll dig my ass up to go mining. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I bet you there's some good ore underneath him. We'll just dig them up. Yep.
It'll be diamonds, that's for sure.
Granny's holding her own, but boy, I tell you what, this is taking a toll on her. She won't admit it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I've got aches on top of aches, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta pace yourself, girl. You gotta pace yourself.
Well, I have been. I really don't have any choice.
That's
They got any strip clubs there, Granny?
Yeah.
Maybe
She's not going to make any extra money going there.
Maybe she can go.
You almost said Sty, asshole. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Mike said that.
You might be surprised, Spicey. Some of them ladies in those places around here don't look very nice.
I was gonna say we got one south of me here, about 45, 50 miles. Them gals in there, Granny put them all out of work. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I can get that website I was talking to you about up and running for you.
God.
Granny's gone wild.
Yep. Help her out.
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to help her out.
Yep. And no swearing allowed. No swearing allowed. When you're over there at that Granny's Gone Wild, you got to watch your grandma.
Yep.
Your grandma?
Yep.
Well, you know, they got those little adult chat rooms that you can post up. You can do that, Granny. Put your thong on and just sit there and talk to people you can't see.
Offer them a gum job and, you know.
And wait for the tips to roll in. And you might have to give them a little peek.
I could talk to them over the phone.
You know, I'm just trying to help.
Oh, God, I think that's funnier than hell. I knew a gal over in Minnesota. She was telling my wife and I what she did for a living. I thought maybe she was living on a great pension from an ex-husband or something. And I said, you know, you're pretty good. You know, you're pretty well off. Well, this gal was right around 60 years old. She goes, oh, I make a bundle. I said, what do you do? What do you do? You never leave home. What do you do? She goes, come here. And she takes us into the dining room, and in the corner is a desk, and there's like 4 or 5 freaking telephones there, a switchboard. And I go, what are you doing? She goes, phone sex. She said, she says I make about $85,000 a year doing phone sex. $85,000 a year. Now this was back in the 80s.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? I looked at my ex-wife like, what the fuck? It's time for you to go to work.
Right.
I mean, Jesus. Hell, that's the way I felt, like I was getting nothing but phone sex, but at least it wasn't costing me 85 grand a year.
Well, imagine this. You know, you're having phone sex with this lady on the other end, right? And she's got this handheld phone with this long, 32-foot long, twirly extension cord on the phone, so she can walk around her living room.
Yeah, and doing her chores, making dinner.
What's she talking to you dirty like this?
Well, and that's the thing is,
touch something. Let me touch your balls.
Once she told us that, I said, if I called and you answered the phone and you're doing phone sex with me on the phone, I'd hang up. You know, and she goes, you want a little sample of my product? I go, what? No. She says, come here, sit down at the desk. She says, when that phone rings, answer it. She gets on one of those other lines, she's doing something on her switchboard. That phone rings, and I go, hello. You wouldn't believe the chick on that phone, man. And I looked at her, and I couldn't believe that was coming out of her fucking mouth. She sounded like maybe 20 years old. And the nastiest but sexy shit. I mean, I just like, wow! Yeah. That was her career. Wow. You know, her normal voice and normal way she talked did not come anywhere close to what you heard on the phone from her. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was amazing. I said,
you got that number?
She's dead now.
Oh,
you really want to call her?
I'm sure there's a fill-in.
Well, we'll dig her up and see if she still looks like she did back then. Yeah. Then maybe her voice is the same. I don't know. That's weird, Phil. I told you it was back in the 80s and she was funny. 60.
You just made me think of something. When I worked for Toyota, there was their phone number for Toyota for their 800 number was 1-800-GO-TOYOTA. But the A wasn't fit on there. And if you got the last number wrong by one digit, it went to porn.
It went to porn?
1-800-GOTOYO. I think that was the number.
When you figure it out, send me that number.
Calling the nation's #1 talk line since 1995. If you're open,
it's talk line now.
Yeah,
nation's #1 talk line.
That's just as bad, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's not what it used to say, though.
Yeah,
that's not what it used to say.
Hey, original Tattletales, good to see you.
Yeah, all you had to be down is one number down, and yeah.
Good night, Saucy Shane. Just saw that you're heading out.
Good night, Saucy Shane.
Yeah, you know, they started that phone porn stuff before the old internet, you know. Right. And that was, I think that was an influencer for some of the stuff we get on YouTube and Pornhub and all them other places, you know. I think that was the initiation. Let's see if they can do it on the phone, and then we'll make sure to incorporate it somehow on the internet as we put that out there, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy what you can find on the phones nowadays. I don't know why anyone would have to pay for porn anymore, to be honest with you.
It's a cold day in hell that I pay for
right?
Any of that kind of shit. A cold day in hell. I
mean, if you want to be visually stimulated, there's plenty of that on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody talking about their stimuli.
Works every time for me.
There you go. Are you getting Sam on the phone a lot, are you?
I don't even. Hey, all I gotta do is go on a panel. Boom. I just go to a channel. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and listen to it.
Binge watching. Binge watching. Yeah.
Sing me a song, Sam. Sing me a song.
He's over there. He plays her whole playlist muted.
No, it's not muted. It's on like just like real low volume. Just to hear enough of it.
Just for the ambiance.
Mike, you know I can see you when I'm singing. I'm thinking of you when I'm singing, Mike. You know that's true.
Oh, shit. Hey, somebody dialed the wrong number.
Mike, you look like your hand. I wonder what your hand. Never mind.
I'll be back.
IRS website. Oh,
yeah, she is, Cindy. You're getting your stimuli check that soon, eh? Well, that's good. They mail me mine because I've never, in the last 18 years, never let the IRS have my banking account information. So I always tell them, mail it to me. I don't want you having direct access to my account. Because 18 years ago, they had direct access for depositing refunds. And I had to
take it out.
And I had a, that's the way they take it out, too. I found that out the hard way when I went to the bank and said, yeah, I'd like to withdraw $150 out of my account. And they go, that'd be easy to do if the IRS hadn't taken it all. I would. They said, oh, you haven't got your notice yet? Yeah, they took all your money out a couple days ago. Some bitch. Yep. Yep. If they feel they got it coming, they'll take it. Don't take them long to get a court order to take your funds. Yeah, at the IRS website, they got you can find out what the status of your stimulus is. Fortunately, mine is in the first, for the hard printed checks, is in the first mailing. They have 3 mailings, and mine's in the first mailing. So I figure I'll see that stimulus probably before I head out to camp, which would be nice. Because then I'll be eating steak for the first week. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for providing me steak out at camp this year.
Yeah, I don't know. My stomach's been pretty sensitive today.
Has it? I was just getting to that.
I'm gonna text
Ann messaged me last night, so I let her know that I was okay. So I assumed that the message would get around if she was talking or chatting with anybody. But oh yeah, no, I took a little something about halfway through the cramps, and then that wore off, and I was still cramping. It probably went until about, I don't think I got to bed until about midnight last night. But I could tell by how bad my stomach felt this morning that had I not had a little something to take the edge off of, that probably would have been the worst cramps I've ever dealt with.
Wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, I couldn't believe how you got through it last night.
Well, that's when I let everybody go. When I let everybody go, it was like, oh, So it was like, and I tried to battle through it at the very beginning and whatnot with an idea if I took something, it would help, but it wouldn't. But yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Again, the 16 million Scovilles, that's probably the hottest thing I've put in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've done 2 Tubes of Terror, but you know, I don't know how much of the 13 million Scoville they had on them, but this 16 million was not friendly. And I don't recommend it for anybody that's not
an extreme chili head.
Yeah. Especially what I did. I mean, you can split it, and but I would think you'd still go. I mean, if you're not at my level, you're going to go through at least what I went through. Split.
Yeah. Just doing half a pack of each.
So.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, if it's
Not
painful
good.
for you, no thanks.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
And the mouth burn was good and hot. I mean, I was, you know, we got to level 5 before I did number 5, man. Right there, I was thinking that was, you know, way hotter than, you know, the 2.0.
Right.
Doing that 5th, whenever it's that chemical, man, whether it's a capsaicin chemical or it's extract or anything outside of just like regular pepper or pepper powder. Oh, just that chemical. It's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we had a party at our house last night.
Oh shit.
That was a sad part. My daughter invited 3 of her friends over. So there were 4 of them and my 17-year-old son down on the room on the other side of this wall. My other boy invited 3 of his friends over.
Oh boy.
And then we had him and 3 of his friends over. Then my oldest boy, his daughter, and their dog were over. So they're all down here in my basement, right outside the walls here, and I can hear everything going on. And here I am battling, you know, the 2 different things going on in my body at the same time. And it's like, you know, I want to go talk to people, but I don't want to go talk to people.
Right.
You know, it's like, so I'm just in this room and I can hear one girl's got her, you know, like her rap music kind of, you know, what the kids listen to. And then my other son's got another kind of music going on. It was like, oh my, all these different things running through my head, conversations. And, you know, I don't remember much of anything today, but there's all sorts of conversations going on. It was like, huh?
What?
Exactly.
I'm hungry.
Well, between the endorphins and the pain and the rush and everything else that was going on, it's
Yikes.
It's crazy.
You better eat something, Granny.
But I think next weekend I'm going to do that chili cherry nightmare.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't think I could be nowhere near as bad as what I just went through. So
I wouldn't think so. I don't think so.
So it'll be a step down.
Come on, stop, you son of a gun. There we go.
What's up, Dan?
I gotta run and get myself a fresh cup of coffee.
He's gonna trip.
Damn. Messing with stuff on here. There we go. There you go. So, hey, it's a little weird in one of my streams, but I got something you guys can watch. Well, I'm fixing myself a cup of coffee here.
Corn, great.
I couldn't believe it. I run into this today, and boy, it brought back memories. Oh,
that beautiful
so we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this. Shut up. We're gonna watch this thanks to Crazy Ann and her talents. I just loved watching it.
Who's Crazy Ann?
Come on now.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You motherfucker can't deny.
What?
We got some babies. Oh, a lot more.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah.
Spring's coming. We're gonna have to mow some grass. I'll be right back. Whoa. No.
Oh, now we're getting to the porn. You got
Yeah,
busted.
I better shut that one down. There's a copyright strike.
You got busted.
Got busted. Got busted. You didn't hear that.
You sexy thing.
That I just when Ann did that video, man, I laughed my ass off. I mean, and thanks to Phil, you know, he started the whole Sty Mask thing, you know, and
Yeah, you owe me
Ann
30
just
bucks.
couldn't help herself. She just couldn't help herself. Had to go out and mow the grass at Sty, you know.
It's funny she kept kicking her leg out.
Kicking her. Yeah, especially when she take a corner and kick that old leg out.
Well, Mike's got a Sty mask, right? And Cindy's got a Sty mask, and I've got a Sty. Someone else has got a Sty mask. We're not the only four. Nick.
Yeah, there was a
Nicholas Green Outdoors. I think he's got a Sty mask.
Yeah. Started a trend, and I was going to order one online, but then I thought, you know, if I can't get one at our Dollar General, I'm not going to buy one online. Hell, I'll just fake it. You know, I think I can get away with faking it, you know. I'm Sty Point 8.
All you got to do is make your beard whiter and put a big rubber nose on to make it look even more pronounced, and it look just like mine.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Well, you have to put on a bigger nose.
That, yeah. Yep.
9809.
Yeah, getting close to that halfway point.
I think Gil Skills is pushing it too.
Yeah, Gil's still pushing it. Yeah.
I think he's doing a thing too for.
Yeah, always. Yeah. We want to keep this thing at least in people's fresh in their minds and keep pushing them to share it out.
Yep.
Share it out. Let everybody in the world know. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Helping each other out when it's needed.
Spray on snow for the beard.
Yeah, the spray on snow. Yeah. You know that spray on snow stuff? I don't know what brand it was. We got one Christmas, and the dang kids were messing with it, playing with it. And I told them, quit spraying that crap around the house. You know, you spray that on the windows, you know. And one of the young, little ones come running over next to my chair. There's a window. They're going to spray it on the window. And I just struck my lighter to light a cigarette, and it went woof. And I'm like, holy Jesus. That's it. Round them cans up. That flammable crap. Don't be spraying that on our house.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much anything comes out of a can is aerosol unless it's just straight up air.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like that silly string, every now and then you'll see one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Where someone's having a birthday party and they got the cake and all the candles. They
And the
silly
silly
string, the
string
person's
catch-
got to blow the candles up and set them on fucking fire.
Yep. That's all the silly string.
What happened to you? I had my 30th birthday. I'm so burnt.
I'm burnt. Yeah. It was so exciting. I feel so burnt out. Yeah.
Wrong choice of words, people.
Listen to the victim laugh. So watch it, Mike.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody
Granny's.
wound up- No
Granny's.
one wound up a Krispy Kreme over at Granny, so we're all
I
tied.
can take it. I can
Yeah.
take it. I can take it. I live in a charcoal house.
There you go. Yep.
Who the hell is doing that? Oh, there's a rattler right there.
Rattler.
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 I'm
It's
getting
a
ready to
rattler.
get fussed at.
Put some sugar in your coffee?
No.
Oh, your pills?
Headache powder.
Ah.
Oh shit! It is Sunday today.
Yeah, it is. Damn it.
Yep, I took my pills this morning.
Yeah, some of us have to go to work tomorrow.
Some of us. Some of us. Some of us do.
Sucks to be you.
I gotta get to work. In fact, I'm gonna be. You guys will probably see. If I don't show up to one of your streams or something this next week or so, it's because I'm working around it. I'm getting everything organized, packed, and ready. You know, I was talking to a guy earlier today, and I was going through my truck and packing some stuff up, and he goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm getting ready for heading to camp on May 1st." And he goes, "Hell, that's a month and a half away." I said, "But I'm going to be out at camp all summer." And he goes, "So you're going to camp? What's the big deal? What's packing for?" I said, "You don't get it. I'm moving away for over 4 months. I'm moving away. I'm not just going camping. This isn't where you pack it all in the trunk of your freaking car and go put a fucking tent up. I mean, I got to live on that site for 4.5 months. So I got to pack shit. By the time I get my trailer, I fill the truck up with shit, get the trailer loaded up, get it on the site. I'm going to still have to make a run back home and get another truckload of shit that's got to go down to that campsite. So
I think they should give you a 4 month rent credit since you ain't gonna be there.
you know what they told me?
To go fuck
They
yourself.
said, no, they said that I need formal permission from them to be gone more than 14 days.
Oh.
And they said, "So why haven't you requested it?" I said, "Because I'm not going to be gone for more than 14 days. I said, "At least once every 14 days, I'm going to be back at the apartment. I'm going to spend the night." They said, "Well, that don't count." I said, "Show me that in the lease." That's not in the lease. It doesn't say how many days in those 14 after those 14, I have to be home before I leave again. And then it helped when I had a tenant in the building say, "Oh, well, you know so-and-so." And I go, "Yeah." And they said, "She hasn't been here all winter. She spends the winter in Florida and then comes back." I said, "Say what?" And they said, "She ain't got no formal agreement to do that. Never has had one. She's been living here since the late 80s. I said, "Holy shit." Yeah, okay, thank you very much.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah. A little more ammunition. Yeah.
So
I don't know why they would care as long as they get their fucking rent.
That's it. See, they consider it abandonment of the unit if you're not here after 14 days. And I told them I'm not abandoning nothing. All my belongings are here. There'll still be food in the fridge. I'm camping for 4.5 months, and I'm coming back and forth. Yeah, back off. Well, they finally yesterday I got a notice. Oh, smokes!
Is Granny calling now?
No, I'm stoking the fire.
Stoke it, girl.
Oh,
Stoke it.
stoking the fire.
Stroke it to the east, I stroke it to the west.
I love a girl who can stoke it.
I like that.
Hey, Bonnie. Come on.
Well, you need to make this a little bit more noise.
I'll try.
All right.
Bam.
Where you?
Just don't catch that damn place on fire.
I was gonna ask her if she's got a pretty good supply of wood, but I'm not gonna say that.
Oh, I bet you are, Sam. I bet you are.
I try to keep me a pretty good supply of wood there, Mike.
I understand.
Yeah. Don't you wish they had invented child muzzles?
Yeah, or mute buttons.
Yeah. They let us muzzle our dogs, but boy, you can't muzzle a kid, you know.
It's bad enough when there's one, but now there's two, and it's like.
Sty just told you how to do that. 3 feet of water and stand on her back.
There you go.
Bait.
And don't ask for the $5.
Yeah, keep your $5 because I'm going for 7 minutes. Oh, my watch stopped. Oh shit. Oh well. The 9909 now. That's pretty good. Love to see it grow.
That's what she said.
Yep.
Nicholas Green's metal detecting video today.
No.
What did he do? A second one?
Nicholas Green's metal detecting today.
Did he do a second one?
I'm tired of talking to you.
Or did you just see his first one today?
Yeah, I saw his first one today.
And if you're lying to me,
I don't really follow any of you people except for Sam.
because I didn't get a notice that he put a video up, and I got his bell rang.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I got a brand new. I told him he comes up this summer. We're going metal detecting because I got a brand new detector and all the gear, everything. Haven't used it yet. At least it's newer than my brand new snowshoes I haven't used in 3 years yet.
Yeah. I got one up there in the rafters for about 3 years now. I used it twice.
I found out don't turn that sumbitch on inside of an apartment building with a bunch of computers and televisions and shit in it. I turned that thing on. Wee, wee, wee. It's screaming no matter where I went. The place is all full of metal and pipes and shit. Yeah, that you don't turn it on inside. You do it outside. Then I took it outside. The one time I tried it for 5 minutes, it didn't beep once. So I guess everything's inside. Look at all the copper I found in this wall.
Start ripping it up.
Nick says that'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, the two of us. I know one spot we're not supposed to metal detect there because it would be considered historical, anything that we found there. But I'm thinking we'll do it anyway. I think we'll do it anyway. It's a really old homestead. All that's left is the foundation. Yeah. Should find some interesting stuff around that place.
Some places, if you get a hold of the owner, you give them a percentage or whatever.
Yeah. Well, see, this is on national forest land. And anything on national forest land, you can metal detect, but any area that's considered historic, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to even dig it up, pick it up, and look at it. And I've had people argue with me on that, and I'm not doing it now. But I'll send them. Right there. I'll send them the federal statute.
I know.
And
Poor Sam got a lot going on, boy.
Dude, between the cat and the kids, I'm dying. Freaking dying.
Guess I ain't coming over tonight. Too much going on over there.
I'm getting on a plane. I'm coming your way.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
Door's always unlocked, so just walk on in.
Yeah, come on down. I mean, all over the country, down the lower 48, you got all kinds of places to stay,
Yeah. Just don't go to West Virginia unless you want to camp.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Did I say that? Oh, my God, that's terrible.
I'll stay out in the trailer. I'll stay out in the trailer with Green. Keep it company.
That's what I really wish. That's what I really wish we could do is have a big camp of all the regulars.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I wish I wasn't so far away from everyone else. It'd be nice.
And somebody bring some fireball.
I got the
bring the fireball. Well, and that's it. Is if a person could find a central location with a big campground, and someone to coordinate it and just be there. And just set it up for a week. And you show up for a day or two, or stay the whole week. Where you can come and go, and that way it gives more opportunity to more people, and it's centrally located. Yeah.
But turn into a big
Chicago, I think that whole Chicago hot spot thing was going to be good because it was kind of central, not really, but you didn't have to drive up into Wisconsin or drive up into Michigan.
Right. You didn't have to go around shit to get there. And you had to bring that up. Both Ann and I.
Look like that's not going to happen again this year either.
Yeah. Ann and I, both of us, man, we were bawling like babies that got canceled, man.
Yeah.
I even made my room reservation, and it pissed me off because it took me 3 weeks to get my money back after canceling. But
Ann and I had tons of plans for that trip. But it sucks.
Had it all figured out, and okay, Bonnie, you have a good night. Get some sleep.
Good night, Bourbon.
Night, Bourbon Bounty.
Bourbon.
Mike's Suppository. It's that time again.
Yep.
That won't be the 10th thing he shoved up his ass today.
Nope.
Oh, Jesus.
It'll be the coldest, though.
It'll be the coldest thing so far.
Who the hell is sending me a message on Instagram? I don't even use Instagram. Really?
You must be sending your message on it.
Then how do you know you got a message if you don't use it?
Because I still have it. I just don't use it.
Well, that's that's me too. I still got Instagram, and I get notices. Oh, so and so just followed you, and this and that. And I go,
Right.
I wonder who's following me over there. I never go there, so yeah, I wonder. I should someday.
I got
Go
rid of.
look at it.
I got rid of my. Yeah, I got rid of my twatter too.
Oh, I got.
Water.
I dropped that one. Yeah,
Me too.
I got rid of twatter.
A while ago.
it was nice to quit getting all the notifications from that too. Yeah, yeah, I dropped that fast. I just.
Cam's got a horny cat and a loud kid. There you go, nickel screen.
Yeah.
Better than horny kids and a loud cat.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
absolutely.
Oh, that poor cat. That poor cat.
We need $40 for 10 grand.
40.
That
Yeah, I think it's a
99.60
10,
according to
yeah.
Raven.
Yep.
Mhm.
Raven, the accountant.
On account of what?
I don't know.
The
Solid chocolate dildos for Easter holidays. Don't give Ann no ideas.
Oh, why?
solid.
It instantly melt though.
Huh.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's this fucking bitch. I gotta get her YouTube channel. I said her name is Trailer Trash Tammy, but I can't remember. I got to find out what her freaking YouTube channel is. She is just a disaster. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. She got a gay cousin who's just as big as she is, and they do like mukbangs. They go to like Taco Bell and Popeyes and all that. I'm gonna find this bitch. Hold on. I've been sitting there watching her all day.
She's a wreck. I've been watching her all day.
Yeah.
Her name is Chelsea Lynn.
Chelsea
But-
Lynn, dude. She's
Yeah.
been around
But-
forever, Chelsea Lynn.
It's CHELCIE.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's different.
Chelsea Lynn's awesome, man.
And this
Yeah.
bitch has
Not the same.
over
Is
a
it?
million views.
Yeah. You're late to the game, bro.
Her?
That's
Yes.
not the same one.
Hold on a second.
Chelsea is SEA.
Not our
That's a
Chelsea
different
Lynn.
lady.
No,
No, that's
no,
not
no.
the same. That's
Let me
not
get
the
back to
same
the
one.
screen. Let me get back
No.
to the screen.
Yeah, look at
No,
that.
that's Chelsea Lynn. That is the big.
Look
that
at
is
the
big
picture.
Chelsea
It's
Lynn.
not
Yeah,
the same lady.
that's not our Chelsea Lynn.
No.
No.
No. That's it. See, it's
No.
spelled different.
She actually
Yep.
goes as a Trailer Trash Tammy.
Our
Yeah.
Chelsea Lynn, I know. But this bitch here is just nuts.
No, she's funny as hell. Chelsea
Thanks a
Lynn.
lot, Mike. You heard it at Sty North. Yeah, thanks a lot, Mike.
No, Chelsea Lynn is funny as shit.
If I end up with 1,000 trolls in here next stream, I don't know where they came from. Mike and his big mouth. I know you don't give a fuck.
Send them over to my channel too.
Yeah,
She is hilarious though. Oh my
I
God.
want all the trolls in the world to understand that. Feel free, head right over to Eways Mike.
Anyways, Mike at YouTube.com.
Yeah.
You want my address? I'll give you my address. You can stop by. We'll have tea.
We'll have
funny.
tea.
I've seen her
hilarious.
too. She was a riot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
Holy shit. She has over a million subs too. So I'm doing something wrong. I guess I'm going to Popeyes tomorrow.
I don't think anybody's going to argue with that you're doing something wrong thing.
We got to come up with Trailer Trash Mike. Is what we got to come up with.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
I'm gonna rename my channel. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna change the name of it right now. Watch this.
Look at here. He's not showing it. He wasn't showing it. He showed himself for a second, but
So,
Hey, Nick.
fat boy.
Hey, Nick.
hey, Nick, there he is. The old pucker face. Old pucker face.
It's gonna take me an hour to change my name because it took me almost an hour to figure out how to shut my monetized shit off. I found it.
Can you hear that
Can't
music?
watch
Can
it.
you hear that music?
Echo?
Or hear an echo.
Yeah.
Echo?
Echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
We got some
I
of
gotta-
that inner city music going on in the room next to me.
My daughter kind of got mad at me because I was calling her little girl YouTube for a long time. And she said, "Why do you keep calling her YouTube?" And I said, "You named her Echo." You know? Yeah, her daughter's name is Echo, so I just call her YouTube.
Hmm.
Hey, YouTube. It's funny because she goes, "Yeah, Grandpa." Yeah, she answers to YouTube. That's cool.
You got another one of these Nalgene bottles.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have another one and they fit my bag perfectly, but I need another one. I finally found one.
Yeah, I gotta get a couple of those. I got a new backpack from Running Water, and it's got 2 pouches on it. Those bottles slide right in. So
Whenever
Randy broke it.
Broke 10 gram.
Yay.
there we go.
10:25.
your cat's even excited.
Yeah, he has not been out in like 4 or 5 days, so he's
Whoa, mine's showing 1060. 1060. 1060. Awesome.
Cool. I just made $3,000. Awesome. Keep it coming, people. Them fees are a bitch, man. You know, all my executive fees, and you know, I gotta pay my light bill and all that shit from running all this crap. Time away from the family.
Yeah, you got to pay all your fines to the city, you know,
But
for being
I gotta buy my
non-compliant. Got to buy Schwans. Yeah.
That's coming up this week.
Well, that's
The city
$400
shit.
a month right there.
It is.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I went to 3 different stores today, and at each store I told myself, "Whoa, that's enough shit. You got to carry that into upstairs in the apartment." You need to do that collectively across all the stores you stop at. You don't do that at each store. You should have seen me coming up here with. I had 13 bags of shit. Trying to put my key in the lock. All this crap. And the thing here is this building's so full of old crones, they just look at you like, "Oh, that's a lot to carry. Fuck you, I ain't gonna help you." They all want help, but they just watch you walk by suffering like hell. God, all my fingers felt like they were going to fall off by the time I got up here. Cupboard's full, though, damn it. So is the freezer.
That's good.
Hold up.
Yeah. I bought 4 pounds of smoked string cheese. Lots of
Clog your
string
asshole.
Don't work on me. Don't work on me. Don't work on me. Ever since they took my gallbladder out, I could sit here and eat 5 pounds of cheese, go tomorrow just like normal. It pissed me off, to take my gallbladder out when I'm 62 years old and find out it was 62 years of being irregular. I didn't know what regular was until I had them take that gallbladder. And everybody's, you're not going to be able to eat this or that or this. I eat anything I want now. And it doesn't affect my digestive system, nothing. It just goes right through me perfect. I would have had them take that fucker out when I was 15 if I would have known that. There were a lot
Mine
of
got
people.
inflamed when I was 19, and I had to have mine removed. It was
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was huge, and I was in so much pain that day.
Oh, it's nasty, ain't it? I couldn't believe it. The surgeon, after the surgery, he comes out and he tells me, he goes, well, that went up pretty good. He says, we were just so close to having to do the big incision on you. We damn near couldn't get it out. That small incision where they go in and pull it out. They do like 3 holes in you.
Yep.
And he said, we damn near had to do the big incision because it didn't want to come out. And he said, but I managed to open you up just enough to it got out. And he said, I've been doing this now for 18 years. He says, you're number one. Your gallstone was bigger than any other gallstone I've ever removed. He said, you should have been in here a year ago. He said, there's no frickin' way that happened quick. And I said, why did I feel fine? And then all of a sudden, boom! And he goes, because the gallstone had a sharp kind of edge on it, and it had lacerated the gallbladder, and it inflamed. He says that's when the pain kicked in. I thought I was dying.
Me too.
That gallbladder hurt more than my heart attack did. I thought I was having another heart attack. It was bad. It was bad.
That and kidney stones. I would rather go through child labor again than either two.
Well, come on down.
Yeah, hey, that could, yeah. You know, I love that when a gal says, well, but I can't have children anymore. I said, well, it doesn't mean you should quit trying.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't.
What the hell? You got to prove it. Got to prove it. Prove it to me you can't have any more children. Well, I got the medical. No. Well, it needs to be properly tested. You know.
I need physical evidence.
Physical evidence, yeah. Let's have some physical evidence.
Yeah, I'd say a good case of camp cramps would be right up there with your gallbladder and your kidney stones.
See, that was the thing is when I had them cramps, the bad ones that time when I did the VAT 19. Yeah, that was nasty, and I wouldn't. That's why I won't do it anymore.
Well, I can do different things now. I've got different options as far as how much pain.
All right,
I'm gonna put myself.
Who's Skunk Man?
Don't know.
Skunk Man.
Don't know a skunk man.
You're already up here, dope. You're already up here. You wasted panel space.
What are you talking about?
Oh, there he is.
It's Nick. Nicholas.
There's a skunk. Hold up.
Oh, he's gonna show us the skunk.
I went out to get my pills, and now there's a skunk sitting at the door.
He wants to come in and play with the kitties.
Do you see him?
I got a bunch of them out here too.
I'm gonna walk gently.
Make him
towards
big, Sty. We can't see shit.
Yeah, make him big.
I'm trying.
Sty.
He's already big.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Look at that little dude.
Yeah,
Don't
just
get
go
too
shoo him
close.
off, Nick.
Yeah, he gets sprayed.
Just go shoo him. He's aimed right at you too.
Mr. LePew.
Hey, he's not happy he's being canceled.
Yeah.
Well, you do not want to piss him off where he's at right now. Yeah.
What the hell are you gonna do, Nick? You gonna stay outside all night?
Bad kitty. Bad kitty.
I'm surprised with all the cats around there.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Dang it.
Oh God, my daughter's
Ran off.
He was
my
eating a
daughter's-
pretzel. Alright, he's back under the shed. I'll be back.
Damn.
What a,
We got a lot of them out
I
here
thought we were
too.
gonna get some good footage.
yeah.
Popular YouTubers sprayed by
Oh,
skunk.
that would be awesome on my stream. Yeah.
Exactly.
Skunk stream. I'd retitle this bugger right to skunk stream. Yep.
Flow tire repair. You're a little bit too close. Yep.
All that beautiful skunk foot.
My daughter, her place, one place she was in, it had a big crawl space under it. It's a big 2-story building, and apartments upstairs and a business downstairs. And all of the stray cats would go underneath that building. Well, the skunks went in under there too, and them cats and them skunks would start fighting, and holy God, everybody run out of the building. Holy shit. They had the city came with live traps. They took 27 skunks out from underneath that building and 14 cats.
Wow.
What the hell is that?
That's gold.
That's crazy.
Oh man, gold.
Gold.
Why aren't you sending me a muffin of that?
I'm gonna send Sam a muffin of it. Sam getting my gold.
Yeah, he sends it to a girl in Alaska, right?
I'm gonna hand
He's
deliver
the
it.
only person. He's the only person I know that sends gold to Alaska.
I'm gonna hand deliver it.
Skunk Man is back.
All right. I set up a piece of burger here, and I'm gonna set you guys here with this camera. This is like our trail camera. The skunk is sitting over under the porta potty, so
Good place for him.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's right.
we're gonna put this here.
You gonna get us sprayed?
Right. Granny
I
stinks
hope so. I hope so. I hope he sets a phone up. Is that a phone or a camera?
Phone.
Good, because I hope a call comes in right while he's up there, and it scares him. He turns around, sprays the phone right.
Can you see good there?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see your front porch,
Okay.
your front light. Yeah.
I gotta make a lot of noise so he knows I go back in when I shut the door.
Yeah. So he knows you're gone.
All
I'll be
right.
in my room.
Oh yeah, if that phone rings while he's eating and he pisses on that phone, that'll be hilarious, man.
Yep. That'll be one wasted phone.
Oh yeah, but it wouldn't be wasted video, that's for sure.
On Patreon pirate Bradley Whitworth.
I still
G.
expect that gold.
Whitworth 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
Or later.
Or later.
Hey, Flow Tire Repair, good to see you. The
Thought
Patreon.
Flo was blind. How can Flo do tire repair if she's blind?
You're one of the most tactful sons of bitches I know, Phil.
Me?
I mean,
no.
yeah.
All right, I'm back. I'm in my room.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
He's gonna be coming. You watch.
Well, that's it. We're gonna be on the panel until he shows up. Then I'm gonna make it large. I'm not gonna sit there and watch Hamburger for 45 minutes waiting for a skunk.
He'll be coming.
He will?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that'll be bonus footage.
That's viral. That's viral. That's for sure. That's viral. Skunk piss is one thing, but I can see it now. I can see now. Everybody yelling, "Oh, look at the skunk is coming! It's coming! Here comes the skunk!"
I couldn't turn all of the audio off, so it can hear us talking if it goes there.
That's
Well,
good.
That's not going to do me any good.
No, start yelling at it once it gets there. Be quiet when we see it come up.
I don't
and then
need
wait, and then just start screaming at it. Spray, you son of a bitch, spray!
That's a Burger King patty right there, and it's got cheese on it.
Oh, Burger King's no good. That skunk's not going to fall for that shit.
No, he'll look
Ever
at that and he'll go, "What the
Ever since
fuck?"
he got canceled, he's been on the streets. He needs any food.
You put some fucking Impossible Burger up there or something for that cat, for that skunk?
Not the Impossible Burger, yeah.
Oh.
I had a skunk at camp one summer. That's how bitch he come into the homestead and he sprayed because one of the dogs got too close to him. Well, then one of the other dogs decides to go after him. He sprayed again. That's how bitch sprayed so much that it got to the point where something would, I'd walk up to him and hey, yell at him and throw something at him, and he'd a tiny little yeah, his squirter was dry. So he got so dried out he couldn't spray no more. So I went I took a gunny sack, threw it over him, picked him up, took him way out in the woods and dropped him off. And I figured, well, he'll have to wait a few days before he can come back spray again, you know. But I never even thought of that. I suppose eventually they run out of juice, you know. And he did. He ran out of. What the hell? Said echo again? Echo.
I don't hear an echo.
There was one.
Negative.
There, like that.
Just watch the skunk comes up, takes my phone.
That'd be good. That'd be good. And we can watch him carrying it away, you know.
It's pitch black. Oh, there he is.
Sty, go big.
I'm getting there.
Sure enough.
Hey, quit eating my hamburger. He can hear us talking.
Yeah, he don't give a shit.
You don't care.
Is that hamburger good, Mr. Skunk?
Hey, when you guys go to Burger King and there's people around you talking, do you pay attention?
What's he licking? He's licking like the pickles right now. What's he doing? He's eating the pickles. That's where the pickles landed.
He's gonna look at the camera. He's gonna look at your phone and say, "Where the fuck's my steak, bitch?"
Those stinkers are garbage eaters anyway. They'll eat anything.
Mm-hmm. He's a good sized one too.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Right up in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him out here too.
Spray.
Got the patty now.
God, I wish I could dub in a loud gunshot. Then he'd spray.
Yeah, make it sound like it's a
30-06.
pellet gun. Yeah.
Let me go get my pellet gun. We'll do that. I don't know anybody that do such a thing.
Come on, Skunk, spray.
I should go to that kitchen door that's in frame and just start running at him.
Oh my God!
He'd knock that phone right over. And
let's let him finish this burger, and then I'll go through that door.
Your mother, your mother's going to. He don't give a shit. That skunk sprays out there, your mother's going to skin you alive.
Apparently, he's got some experience with videos because he knows it ain't real.
Yeah, he's probably been on
Nicholas, your lighting sucks, Nicholas. You got the light on the wrong side of being a 600 subscriber YouTuber like you are, I would think you would have better lighting for the skunk.
Yeah,
actually, he's only 590 something.
Yeah. You should have your night vision camera going out there.
I'll go put that light on, but it might scare him away. Hold up. Let me mute this mic for a second.
Yeah, he's facing us now.
Yeah, he's the right way for Nicholas to open that door.
Yeah.
Go! Open the door now.
Go out there and kick him in the ass.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you
go.
Ain't he pretty? Now open that door.
Light don't even bother.
Now everybody can see what we're dealing with.
Right. Move the
Okay.
camera a little closer,
Yeah,
Nick.
we missed.
Don't move the phone.
Yeah, we missed the first 2 minutes of good video. Thanks a lot, Nicholas.
All right.
Right,
Do you want me to go
right.
out now?
Don't go
He's
out
still here.
there.
You just go out there and grab the cat. Go out there and grab the kitty.
Yeah, go get that kitty cat. I want it.
Yeah, he's trying to drag it away from the light. Yeah.
We got underneath the chair. It wants to have a little protection.
All right, watch that door.
Or I'm watching.
Oh, you are nuts.
That's pretty brave.
Yeah.
All right, let's let him finish his cat food out here.
Did you take the camera?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He took the camera?
He took the camera.
Well, that ain't what you're supposed to do. Shit.
That's right. Right. Fuck that
I was
all up.
having fun.
That's it. Yeah. He doesn't want to share his sticker with us, you know.
Well,
That's okay.
he's got his burger patty. I'm gonna turn his light off. There, his light's back off.
You got that skunk trained. Nicholas.
Go out there and pet it. See if it's a pet skunk.
He's got that skunk trained.
Be safe. Put gloves on. I see the guy in Bayfield, Wisconsin. He says, I got a skunk in the backyard. I'm going to get rid of him. He's wearing these big welder's gloves. And I go, what's with the gloves? He said, it's a skunk. I don't want to touch it with my bare hands. He says that thing might have rabies. And I said, you go right ahead. And I found out that afternoon, yeah, he tried. He walked up to that skunk and grabbed it. Oh, yeah. The skunk was trying to get away from him, and he grabbed it. That thing sprayed him from the belt down. Just drenched him.
Our skunks are pretty. They just kind of run away. One before it turned at me, and then it ran away. But they don't really. Like, at our old house, we had, like, 4 skunks that would come. And then we had probably 6 raccoons that we hand fed.
Yeah, the coons, they can get pretty tame. The skunks, you do need to be a little worried about them because they are rabies carriers.
Yeah, we never hand fed the skunks.
Yeah.
Well, the one skunk that I caught in traffic season that I tanned, that's a big one. It's still tan. I got it in my closet now.
Freeman James saying, probably only speaks French. Pepe Le Pew.
I go out and speak French. He just runs over to me, jumps in my arms.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of...
we got a
bit of skunk love, eh?
We could get him back there, have this camera out there again, and then put my black and white female cat out there. See if it's actually him.
Don't do that on my channel. I'll have PETA after me.
Sty's gonna have a penis after him, he said.
Have
A
the
what?
skunk in the
A what, Mike?
What happened?
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
You did.
Oh, yeah, I
He said
didn't.
you're gonna have a penis after you, is what he said.
Oh, you're a snitch, Sam.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta watch it. Sam. She keeps me posted on what the hell you.
Snitch.
Yeah.
Snitches get stitches, and I'm here trying to make this gold thing for you, Sam. See the way you treated me? All right, I remember that.
I said that in the chat earlier too.
That's okay. That's
And here I
okay.
am, freaking snitching on you.
Yeah, snitching.
Sorry.
You're losing points, girl. You're losing points.
Oh, damn it. I'll keep my mouth shut. Sorry.
Please, Sam, don't.
Yeah, I can't do that happening.
Yeah.
Isn't it dinner time yet?
There's no culture cancel going on here.
Now your cat's laying back in the red bin, getting ready now again. Oh, it's getting back up.
Oh, Sam's.
Okay, guys. Hey, I got to do this once a stream. All my supporters out there. Hey, so it's only a minute long. So hang tight, guys. Wow!
He does not shut up, bro. Driving me crazy.
Yeah, he gets pretty verbal about his needs.
Let me out. I'm pissed.
Ooh.
I've been out in 4 days.
Oh, I got some deals.
No,
with
he
Walmart.
he got his paw ripped open last time because he keeps fighting the neighborhood rival, so he ain't going out. That's it.
Jeez. Hey, Metal Music. How the hell did you find that information out? He says there are penis worms out there that bury themselves under wet sand. How the hell did he find that out?
Be sure you don't bury your penis in wet sand, man.
Right. Yeah, quit pounding sand, boy.
Yeah, they're called tremors.
Tremors. Yeah, little baby tremors. Sam.
That would surely make you trimmer.
Yeah. Graboids. It grabbed that boy. We call them graboids because it grabbed that boy. Yeah.
I had to get 4 new tires the other day, so I got them done at Walmart. That is the best place to get tires done for some reason. But
oh shit! I'll never go to a Walmart again. They did tires on my last truck, not this one. On my last truck, I didn't get 2 miles down the road. I pull over, frickin' 3 lugs missing off his 5-lug rim. 3 lugs missing. The other 2 looser than shit. Tore the lugs all to hell. I took it to another shop. They were stripped, so I drove them on there. Those 2 lugs, as tight as I can get them. Got it at another shop, and I had to pay to have the lugs removed and shit. Because I called Walmart and said, "Hey, I'm down the road. One of the fucking tires, one of the wheels you just put on my truck just came off." And they said, "But you left the premises. We have no control over what happens once you left the premises."
Bullshit.
Oh, I was so fucking pissed. I'll never let a Walmart garage do a fucking thing on one of my cars ever again. Never.
I would have walked back to the premises and had a good talk with them.
After I got the lugs replaced and got the wheel remounted, I drove straight down there and I raised holy hell with them in the garage. And I told them I want to know which one of your goddamn servicemen back there did my truck. Oh no, we're not telling you that. Oh yeah, cover his little ass. What the hell? And then I found out Walmart, you don't need any automotive experience to do tire changes and oil changes at a Walmart. They'll hire you without any automotive experience. I did not know that. I did not know that. They on the job training.
Most places are like that. Dealerships are like that on the job training. You can get in there with no training.
Oh God, ours don't. Ours don't.
But we've got a senior tech that is in charge of like all the guys that do oil changes and whatnot. So you got one technician in charge of everybody that does all of the like the tire rotation, the oil changes, and it's his job to go through and check everything when it's done to make sure that everything is right before a vehicle. So if a vehicle drives off and the lugs aren't tight,
it's because that
senior tech didn't check too.
Right.
So it's his job to follow up on them, to make sure all that stuff is taken care of.
Right. And that's the way I saw it. That's the way I saw it at Walmart. Their garage tech there, I was chewing him a new asshole and saying, "Don't you spot check these guys' work?" He goes, "Oh, you're going to tell me what my job is?" And I said, "Oh, fuck. No, I'm not going to waste my time because obviously nobody else ever has either." I mean, I was so pissed.
We had a car pulling out of our lot. It was going out on a dealer trade. And a car from 2 dealerships up just came out, got a tire rotation, an oil change. He was coming up the street, and his tire came off of his vehicle, bounced right into the side of a car leaving our brand new car leaving our lot.
Ooh, whoa!
So yeah, you got to. Even when I'm here doing my kids' stuff, I double and triple check stuff before I do anything.
Well, the Walmart, the mechanics there, it's actually really good. Like they have good ratings. If you look at there's another one that's just the opposite direction, and that one has bad reviews. I don't know if it's just different people that have been there long, but I mean, my dad had his put on there, and I
buy my tires from them because that's about the best price you're going to get.
My friend took his car to a Subaru dealer because they're supposed to do it. It's the shop for that car, and he left there, and I drove from. He went back to his house after that, and he didn't go anywhere because his mom had him locked down because of the virus. So there was one night he was allowed to come up to my house. He drove up, got me, and then I drove down to my dad's shop. We were doing something, and Dad looked at all the tires and everything, and none of the lug nuts, they were almost off. They were all rattled on there.
God, I hate hearing that shit. I mean,
you know the reason why? They didn't care because he took it there to get looked at to get brake pads or something. And me and Dad ended up putting the brake pads in for him. But he took it there for that. They didn't need replaced, so they never bought them. So because they never bought it or anything, they just threw them on real quick. I mean, it could have killed him going on the highway. And that was a Mirage, those tiny cars.
I've been using this one garage in town now and really they're more of a tire shop. They do both major mechanical work plus tires, 2 divisions in the same building, but their tire division there. I heard rumors about them being so good, and I thought I'll give them a shot, So I went to them, and those guys, they'll use an impact wrench to remove your lug nuts. No impact wrench to put them back on. They're hand put on, and they use a torque wrench. They torque your lugs to spec. I couldn't believe it. And they'll let you be in the garage to watch them do the work too. So many shops, oh no, you can't be in the garage while we're doing stuff. Well, I watched them guys, and he gets that breaker bar out with the torque. It's a big torque wrench is all it is. And he torques every lug to spec. Couldn't freaking believe it. And they charged about 10% less than anybody else around the area. And
I don't like leaving things and then you just
Newman,
leave it there, and then you go and pick it up when it's done. For that, for a bit, looked around, and I was like, I'm gonna go back and just watch anyways. I was at the window. They did it fine. I was like, but
I don't. In fact, now anymore, I don't let a garage touch my shit unless it's something that's electronical. Electronical. There we go. I got that word from Phil, by the way. He emailed it to me. But, but yeah, I do all my own wrenching now because I just want to know. I'm like Phil. Check it 2-3 times, man. Make sure you got it right. Make sure everything's tight. Make sure there aren't any leftover parts.
If I had the time, then I would have got tires and stuff on it, but just for that time.
Did you get 4 new tires then?
Yeah.
Because I saw where you said that your dad you had to wait for your dad to air up one of your tires for you.
Yeah, well, I went out and the tire was flat, and I was going to do something, and it was just flat. So we aired it up, and what it ended up being, the tread is amazing on the tires that were on it.
With the sidewalls bad?
They sat for about 6 years. They were all dry rut on the side.
Yeah.
So when that one went flat, you were able to see all the cracks that you couldn't see when it was aired up.
Right.
So I took it into Walmart because I had to do stuff, and it was like an hour it took them. But
yeah, Newman. Yeah, you bet.
On your own, because even with them, like it is good rated there for this one, but still, I mean, they could mess it up, and I don't like having shops do simple things like that. But
yeah, well, that's like oil changes. For my truck, it's $125 for an oil change at a quick lube. $125? Bullshit! I'll go buy myself $35 worth of oil and do it myself. Yeah. $35 for the oil and another $12 for the filter. Do it myself. Holy God, they rape you for it. And it's a 10-minute job at the quick lube. I mean, for 10 minutes, are you going to pay them that kind of money? Nah. But then, too many people don't want to get their hands dirty, you know.
Shiny.
Yeah, it's shiny. Shiny.
You've been panning for gold.
Oh, yeah, Nicholas would have loved to have found that when he was panning.
Yeah, for when I got scammed. Next time, I'm actually talking to two of like the biggest gold panning YouTubers, and I'm gonna try to meet up with one, and the other one we're gonna do some kind of pay dirt thing. So that would be cool. I really like the pay dirt. Like some brands, you're out $20, but you get $100 worth of gold and a lot of fun. So
yeah.
But like the one I got, I think it was like $40 for that bag, and I got barely any gold.
Yeah.
Like after 3 bags, I have it right here.
Yeah, your little vial.
After 3 bags, it is. What is that little bit in the bottom?
Yep.
I was able to get one of these finally. It's a Incuse Indian.
Oh yeah.
It's a 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna hopefully. Well, now after after I camp with you, I think it was May 22nd. All the trapping YouTubers were gonna meet up about an hour and a half from me for a couple days.
Oh, really?
So yeah. Well, you know Boxy Outdoors?
Yep.
Yeah, Boxy and them. They're gonna do
really?
Yeah.
Oh, when is that?
Like the 22nd of May.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I was gonna camp with you like towards the beginning of May, so
okay. Yeah, we'll have to touch base. I gotta The
Yeah.
campground will be open May 1st, so it's
Right.
gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
I won't be cold. I won't be cold.
Well, no, I'm thinking about when you're not nestled up in the tent or in your sleeping rig. I'm talking about when we're outdoors. It's going to be cold. So dress for the weather.
What temps are you talking?
And, well, daytime temps could be anywhere from 50 degrees to mid 70s, maybe. Probably not. And May is our rainy month up here, so there could be rain. It could be rain.
You're in a forest and there's trees and not a lot of sunlight hitting your body or anything else. So so damp, wet, and cold. Have fun.
At least my campsite's got an awesome southern exposure. So during the day, if it's not raining, at least you'll get some good sunshine. You can hang things out to dry.
Do you get any morels up there?
Yeah. I don't know any really good spots. A friend of mine over in Michigan, she's got some excellent spots, but I don't dare go in there without her permission. But
late April around here, they start coming up. Last year I found my first ones, and now I know what to look for.
Yeah, here it's the middle of May they start. But you got to find where the elms are. That's where you're going to find them the best up here.
Well, there's an elm. I mean, literally right off the main road of a popular town, and that's where I found some. Just right there, because there was this big. I think it was a tulip poplar, and there was a lot of bark down around, and they were just sitting there, tons of them.
Hey, Kildare!
I looked for a whole 3 weeks straight. Every day, I'd go and look for them. In any spot, and I found him when I wasn't looking for him.
That's how shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like Phil looking for Shaga.
Yeah, I was looking for Shaga, never found it. Son of a bitch.
So someday he's gonna run into Shaga and go, I bet it ain't Shaga, and he'll just walk by.
That's why I'm not hunting. There's no such thing as hunting forageables anymore. I'm just gonna go on a walk, and then
that's it. You should always just keep it in your mind, so that if you run across it while you're out. Most of my Shaga that I found over the years, it was incidental.
Hey, Kildare.
That was my problem. I went looking for Shaga. See,
that's it. You shouldn't have been looking for it. You should have let it look for you.
Well, I have that little baggie of chaga still that I gotta try. I'm probably camping tomorrow night. I don't know. I'm either gonna camp in my truck or in the hot tent because it's gonna be cold, or hammock. I don't know. Probably hot tent because soon here there won't be no hot tenting.
Yeah, it'll get too hot to hot tent. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it sucks at nighttime. It's nice having it, but then the humidity. It's just not. It's worth cold camping, even if it's cold at night.
Lonnie, hey, yeah, it's great to see you made it back. Yeah, that's great. Not surprising. I usually go at least 3 hours.
It's in the secret baggie.
Secret baggie.
I love getting jerky like this. It's look how much you get compared to Jack Link's for $8.
Looks like a good wad of jerky there.
Yeah, there's a ton in here. It's real. There's a lot in there. You can't really tell.
Yes, sometime this summer I'm gonna I'll do all my cooking on a Coleman stove for a couple of days. I'm gonna set a smoker tent up over the fire pit and buy myself a couple of nice big roasts and smoke a bunch of beef jerky up this summer. I want to do my maple syrup pepper jerky and then some hot jerky.
Yeah, this is
some plain.
This is brown sugar. This kind.
Mike, you shouldn't be doing that on camera.
Mike.
Spicy's the one that ratted you out.
Wow.
Yeah, you should
No,
be. Yeah. Mike has been caught.
Been caught gold-handed.
I've been caught. Oh, shit. They've seen me.
No, I might. I might
Finish already.
when I come up, Sty.
What's that?
I don't know if I want to get a camper or not.
I tell you.
I don't think I.
Are you talking about a pull behind, or are you talking about a one in the box of your truck, or what kind of camper are you talking about?
Like a shorter pull behind.
Here's the issue. For long distance traveling, those small single axle little pull behinds.
Yeah.
Better have yourself a very good spare, because you'll probably end up with a flat somewhere in your trip. And another thing is parking. It's inconvenient when you're tugging that trailer all over the place.
Manual.
and you got manual transmission?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that shouldn't matter too much. You'd get used to it being back there, but then too is now, like, if you come up to me with a trailer, I don't know where we're going to squeeze you into that site.
Yeah.
With a trailer, there's all kinds of spots to put a big ass tent, but you can't get to it with a trailer to get a trailer up into those spots.
And if it's wet,
that too. And then it's a bitch on those trailers. You're doing back roads. You want to go to certain places in the back country, it beats them up. I mean, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Yeah, it's it's a judgment call. What are you willing to put up with? Because
it's a lot of money.
you're technically, you've got a second vehicle.
Yeah. I don't know. Like when I camped last fall, and I got those log cabins for the last 2 nights, it was more comfortable in my hot tent than in the cabin.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And with those, it fits in the back of my truck.
Yeah, don't drive a 4-cylinder vehicle with a trailer. It's pretty tough. I bought a Chevy Love pickup truck, and all I wanted to haul around behind it was a stump grinder, right? That doesn't weigh any more than a single place snowmobile trailer with a snowmobile on it. That Chevy Love pickup truck could barely pull that sumbitch and stump grinder around. It was great because the truck was so small I could get in behind people's houses and drive through their yard without tearing up their yard. But getting from here to there was always a bitch. Top end on that truck, 55 miles an hour. Everybody's doing 75, and you're going down the road 55, and the engine's going, wah! That little four-banger.
I tried my truck yesterday to see how fast it would go, because, it's 70 on the freeway, and it was going, this was downhill. It topped out at 85. It topped out at 85.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah, the topper, you got a topper on yours.
Yeah, and I got a heck of a deal on that thing.
I did that with the topper on my truck. I camped in that with just the topper for one season. Then I bought that custom dome tent that mounts right on the box. Oh, that puppy's sweet, man. You could put a camp chair in there, sit in that camp chair, and you still can't touch the ceiling in that dome tent. I mean, oh, I love that thing. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Camping.
Because a lot of times when they do the truck camping, they make like a platform that fits in the bed, and then they mount drawers under the platform. So when you open the tailgate, there's 2 drawers, and then you have your bed that will go on there. But it's good because I already have the bedroll. I have all the converters and battery packs I need. And I think I might just work on that and make that really nice in time for that. Like, because when I'm traveling, I'm not gonna want to spend $100 every night to stay somewhere. I'll just find like a Walmart or something and stay in my truck.
The
Yeah, why not just stay at a rest stop? You know, nothing weird happens at rest stops.
Oh, nothing at all. Nothing at all. I got a story.
You could play trucker and see if you can find any lot lizards.
Oh, I got a Sty story that'll be coming up. That's about sleeping in a rest area in Iowa. Wasn't pleasant. There was one time in Michigan. I ain't gonna make a Sty story of that one because the events were rather quick. You know, it was a quick incident. But I pull into a rest stop, not in a semi truck. I was just in my private vehicle. Pull in a rest stop, up in the northern lower part of the state, not far from Grand Traverse, or Traverse City. And I pull in there. I'm going to go use the restroom. All of a sudden, squad cars come pouring into that truck stop, and they're shooting at some guy in the woods, and he's shooting back at him. The guy come out of the woods, threw his gun, and comes out, whoa. They arrested his ass, threw him in the squad, and they all took off. And I bet you it didn't take 10 minutes, the whole thing. I'd never seen an arrest so quick and a shootout. Nobody got hit. Just bang, 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 bang. I give up. Lock, put them in the car, threw them in the squad, and off they went. What the hell they arrested them for, I don't know, but it was quick. I mean, I was just like, wow. Shit, you don't even have time to say I give up. You're out of here. Yeah.
See, that might be scary, but what's even scarier is Mike massaging a coffee maker.
What the fuck are you doing up there? Make that big, Sty.
He's trying to be granny and clean a coffee maker.
I have it muted for this reason. It's loud.
No shit.
Why are you cleaning it? I thought you scrapped that shit.
I'm filtering my gold in it.
What, does it settle it or what?
Yeah, he uses that for filtering his gold.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of
But
them
if you
use that.
if you put a vibrator on there, calm down, Granny. Just calm the hell down. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
If you put a vibrator on there, you see all that black crap that's floating around?
Yeah.
It pushes it all through the filter, and then you get all that garbage out of there. Plus, you get a little tingly sensation inside, too, in the process. So.
see, vibrators are good for something.
I'm surprised he doesn't have that coffee maker in his lap. That's
off camera, sir.
Oh, okay. Am I letting out secrets?
remember how cloudy and crappy that was? See how it's cleared up now?
Yep.
Yeah, you can just ship that whole thing to the house, Mike. I can do it from there.
Yeah, you can just ship it over, skunk boy.
Skunk boy.
Skunk boy.
See, I still have all this here. But see, this is my snow globe.
There you go. Yeah.
Snow globe going.
There you go.
Works.
It looks like
cool.
Looks like oyster juice with gold flakes in it.
Oyster juice.
I get some
What
oyster
is oyster
juice for you.
Yeah, I got the right. Beat me to that, Phil.
I have one of those ancestry kits coming. That's random, but it should be here tomorrow.
The what?
Those ancestry kits.
Oh.
My traits stuff. So.
Want to know if you're related to that skunk? That skunk out there.
I might be part skunk.
That's it.
I know you're part cat.
To be part skunk.
Yeah.
Now you're part turkey.
That it might say part gobbler.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if you want to use that. I don't know if you want to use that word.
I'm sure the gobbler is part Nick. So.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to use that word, Nick.
The gobbler?
The knob gobbler.
The knob
And the
gobbler.
knob-
Yeah. Start a new channel, the knob gobbler.
Well, Tom, the knob gobbler.
I'm tarking. I almost said like a turkey hybrid of talking. I'm talking to a guy that makes comics on making a new intro for my channel. So it'd be like a comic.
Well, that's cool.
I think
I don't know.
Animated comic like.
Yeah, like it would show it and it would slide past and go into another one for like 10 seconds. I'm trying to think what I want on.
Oh, one of those days, hey, Lonnie, that you refuse to tip the waitress. That's
Yeah. I've always tipped. I don't know. I just get like
One time I didn't tip the waitress, but what I did, because the waitress wasn't doing shit, the cook came from the kitchen and brought our food.
yeah.
Before we left that day, I just walked right past the waitress, motioned for the cook to come here, and I gave the cook $50 tip. Fuck that waitress. I wanted to make sure it hurt her when I did that.
Yeah. Hey, Tiger Muskie. When I was driving over the road, I got laid over for 4 days at this little truck stop out in the middle of nowhere. I think it was either Nebraska or Oklahoma, someplace out there. And the same waitress, man, she was working doubles every fucking day. Every time I go in that restaurant, she's still waitressing, and she was waiting on my table every time I'd be in there. And I give her a normal tip, each meal,
Yeah.
give her probably usually 20%, And on my last day there, she was taught to come over, and she knew I did not want a waitress pouring coffee in my cup when it's half empty, because I use cream and sugar. I don't want you fucking that up, So she'd wait till my cup was damn near empty, then she'd be right there, top it off full. And she's a great waitress, awesome waitress. So I figured on my last day, I'll tip her really good, So I'm having breakfast, but not because I'm going to head out on the road. And 4 days she put up with me, at least a minimum of 2 meals a day. And I thought she was an awesome waitress. Anything wrong, man, she took care of it right away. So I thought, this will make her happy. I stuck a $50 bill under the plate, right? I had a stack of 20 pennies sitting on the table. I got up, went up, paid my tab. She's at the cash register, paid the tab. She says, "You have a safe trip," and this and that. And I said, "Well, I'm going to go in a little store over here and grab a couple of things. I'll be back up to register in a minute." When I come out of that little store with a couple bottles of pop and something, all of a sudden, just like a machine gun went off, I'm getting pelted with 20 pennies, and they're bouncing off the glass of the window in the front of the restaurant. She yells, "You son of a bitch!" And she picks that platter up, that dinner plate, like she's going to throw that. And I go, "Look under the plate! Look under the plate!" I'm just yelling, and she looks down. I never seen anybody so embarrassed in my life. And she yells across, "I thought you were one of them motherfuckers that could make me work my ass off and give me a few pennies." I said, no, really. I said, "I just had a bunch of pennies. I thought you could use those too." Fuck. But boy, I tell you, those pennies hurt when a waitress really chucks them at you hard. Man, if it's just like machine gun fire, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have left the pennies there, just saying.
Well, yeah, it skewed my intent, right? Yeah.
Right.
But she was happy when she saw what was under the plate,
Yeah, last time we didn't leave a tip wasn't but a couple of years ago. Me and the wife went with some friends to a restaurant that we don't normally go to because we haven't been overly happy with the menu or the service or anything else there, but that's where they wanted to go. And it's like, fine. Wife gets a nice salad, and she's got about a 3.5, 4-inch long piece of cellophane in her salad.
Holy shit.
Unfortunately, it makes it to her mouth, and she's like gagging, and she goes, and pulls this thing from her mouth. And it's like, so, explain it to the waitress. Waitress takes salad away. Manager comes back. Start questioning my wife about the piece of plastic.
Questioning her.
Yeah. And it's like, all right, you know what? We're done.
Yeah.
We didn't want anything else to eat. We didn't pay for a damn thing. It's like our friends finish up. Can we bring you a dessert for free or something? Like, no, we're done.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I had supposed to be a 4 to 5 star restaurant, ordered a porterhouse steak, ordered it medium rare, and it comes out raw. And I said, little undercooked. I said, I want it medium rare. I want it red in the middle, but I want it hot all the way through. This bitch still cold. Waitress takes it back to the kitchen, and it's taken forever. Finally brings it back out to me. The other 3 people that are having dinner with us there, they're eating, and finally my steak comes back. I couldn't even cut the fucker. That son of a bitch was cooked to death. I mean, I've never seen anything so well done in my frickin' life. And I told the waitress, this is bullshit. I want another steak, and I want it medium rare. And if your chef don't know how to cook it, I want to talk to your manager and get permission to go back and fry that son of a bitch up myself. She goes, I'll go back to the kitchen. Here comes that fucking so-called chef out of the kitchen. He comes up to me. He goes, if you got a goddamn problem with my food, we can step out back. You send food back to me, you're going to get what you get. And I said, you're going to get lost or you're going to get hurt. I said, come out here and get my damn face. You son of a bitch, I just ordered a $35 fucking dinner and you brought me a $2 steak. And I thought he was going to start shoving. I thought, oh, here we go. Right in this fucking 4 or 5 star restaurant. There's going to be a brawl in here. Manager comes over. The manager was good. And I hope the hell they can that chef, because I told the manager flat out, I said, you didn't make a cent on us tonight, and your waitress isn't getting a tip because of him. Don't blame me for any fucking thing you guys think, because it's all on him. Yeah, they didn't like that because that was about $165 fucking dinner that there's no fucking way I'm paying for that shit. That was the worst incident I ever had, where it just, you come out and get down the customer's throat like that? Are you fucking a moron or what? And then I found out from a friend of mine that's a chef, and he works in a high-end restaurant. He said, oh, God. He said, in the wrong restaurants, never send a steak back. You don't know what happened to that steak between you sending it back and it getting back to you. Yeah. It might have gotten slapped on the floor a couple of times, taken to the restroom, run around the rim. And he says, you just don't know what the hell they're going to do, because some of them guys get so insulted, they'll desecrate your fucking food and send it back to you. I said, oh, that's nice to hear. That's why I don't eat out that often.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be sending food back to get cooked more, because, again, if you've seen, with the movie Waiting or any of those other things, you never know what they're going to do. There's weirdos back there.
Yeah, yeah. You don't know those people.
Nope.
I gotta go, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for having me,
Yeah.
Sty.
It ought to
Have
be
a good week, everybody.
It ought to be fun dinner time now.
Oh my God, yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. Pig trough, throw a bunch of SpaghettiOs in it and let them pigs eat.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie.
Bye.
Thanks for being
Bye,
here.
Thank you.
Bye. Snitch.
She didn't
Snitch.
sing along. Poor Mikey.
I know, right?
Poor Mikey, huh?
This jerky is thick.
It's thick.
Thick.
I keep getting that infomercial on Facebook where they got the knife and they cut this piece of meat and it's jerky and it's been air dried. I keep getting that same thinking, oh, that looks really. But it won't be like that when I get it.
Did you see the price of it too?
I didn't look at the price.
It's expensive. It's like $20 for a small pack.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when I first saw it, I thought that's cool. I'll get a block of meat like that, and I can slice it to whatever thickness I want. Oh no! It's sliced when you get it. They slice it.
Oh.
They're just showing it to you, and them slicing it. It doesn't come in a big block like that. And I thought that'd be cool to get it in a big block like that. You could cut about a inch thick chunk off of there and take it with you out on the trail, kind of thing.
Exactly.
And no, it comes sliced.
Survival jerky. You gotta have survival jerky.
Yeah. Well, and it kind of concerned me too. Is you want jerky really thin? That's what is preserving it, is making sure that it's dehydrated to the point where it'll have good shelf life. If it's thick, you cannot get the same level of dehydration all the way through that big thick piece. So that's the kind of thing, you get that jerky, you better eat it, because I bet you it don't have a shelf life, but maybe 30 days if you're lucky. But yeah, I was tempted. I saw I've been seeing those ads on Facebook constantly. Yeah.
They got so much crap ads on Facebook now.
Oh, I'm not buying nothing anymore because I'm still waiting on that fucking hammock, and it's 3 weeks beyond the longest they said it would take to get it.
Oh shit.
And I got that stupid round cover thing that I still can't figure out how that goes with the hammock, but I haven't got the hammock yet either. I'm not buying nothing anymore that's and that I don't like either, is you can't, on a lot of those things, I've ordered several of them, you can't tell whether they're coming from China or not. But the minute they say it could take 3 to 6 weeks delivery, it's China. It's China. Guarantee it. And I'm not buying shit directly out of China no more. People say, well, you can save a lot of money if you got the time. Shit, this old boy, he's gonna die and there's still shit coming from China. What the fuck? I'll be dead for a year and they'll go, what's this shit coming for the old man? Oh, that's stuff he ordered from China.
That's why I don't buy off Wish.
Yeah, Wish. I gave up on Wish too. Yeah. Hurry up and wait.
Hey, motherfucker.
Yep. Hurry up and wait.
Hey, Jockey, I'm just taking one day at a time, just trying to get things a little more organized and see what happens.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, plug away at it one day at a time.
I got my coffee pot clean, so now I can have some good coffee.
Oh man, I saw that. I was thrilled. That helps bring things a little more normal. I can make a pot of coffee.
That's right, just a little normal.
Oh shit!
Every day I can find something to put there, like cooking my chili.
Yeah.
Simple.
Oh, and that chili looks so damn good, Granny. Oh, I didn't have. I would have never been able to carry that shit in if I would have bought fixins for chili. But it's on my list. Chili fixins. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Metal Music's telling you to pull your pants up, Mike. Your cat's showing. Oh, God, I got a gut ache today. I feel like I'm Phil Patterson the day after.
Well, I get gut pains from a lot of different things. I try not to do anything too super hot at work, so get through the rest of the day.
I got to show you what I had for dinner. Here's what I had for dinner today.
Make it big. Make it big.
Fucking corn muffins.
That's good. I like corn muffins.
In the bottom of it, there's a hot dog. That's a corn dog.
Oh yeah.
Baby corn dogs.
Yep. Bite-sized corn dogs.
Huh?
Damn
now,
right.
Where did you find something like that?
Schwann's.
Yeah. Fucking hot dog.
Yep.
Did that come from Schwann's?
No. And then I had some chili with it.
Huh.
Yeah, all you do is you cut up the hot dogs real small. You put them in a little muffin pan.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take your corn mix, your cornbread mix, put it in there. Have at it.
Yeah.
You better have the fairs here this year.
The what?
The fairs.
Probably won't.
You mean like state fairs and shit
Yeah.
like that? County fairs? Yeah. Probably not.
You'll have to go to Texas.
You're in a blue state, so you probably won't. So
You gotta go to Texas for that now.
I'm in one of the bluest states, so we'll be one of the last states to do anything. Big Gretch.
Yeah, I'd swear your governor's married to Como.
I hope they find her guilty of something.
With all the news about her lately, it's like, oh man, I think she's married to Como. No.
Yeah, I hope. Well, they're not going to get her for sexual assault, but I hope.
No.
I do her.
But issues around the COVID thing, that's looking pretty serious. Yeah. Yep. Looking pretty serious.
Shit.
Well, she's not been in politics long enough to have the safety
Clout.
net that some people do, right?
Yeah. And that's it.
Did you see Granny's butt? Granny's butt was in the camera.
What?
That's
It was part.
Although I was pissed off as hell when Trump gave a pardon to Kwame Kilpatrick. I'm thinking, what the hell? How that guy stole so many millions from this? I mean, he was overcharged. Okay, so don't get me wrong. They threw the book at him and then some. But to pardon the guy, nah.
Yeah, a full pardon, not right. You know, he could have stayed. He could have just stayed part of the sentence or something. You know, that's the problem. Is there's always every president you're going to find a couple of those pardons where you go, say what? What the hell?
Pardoned, what was it? Kodak Black, that rapper.
Yeah.
Did you see that Tiger King was like they were all ready with the limo and stuff to take him out, and then he never pardoned him.
Yep.
Kwame owes millions in restitution too. You think they'll ever see that? Probably.
Yeah.
Not.
And they let him out anyways.
Well,
never see that.
It did, and it still and always will burn my ass when they nailed Snipes, Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Huh?
When they nailed him for tax evasion, and they said, oh well, he owes X million of dollars. And the minute he found that shit out, he said, let me look into it. Let me check, see what's going on. And found out that his accountant fucked him over. He wrote a goddamn check for the total tax liability and said, there you go. I do not want to be involved in any bullshit with taxes. Here's the check, man. He paid it all. And they still charged his ass. And the fines and penalties, millions of dollars, and they made him serve some time. Fucking Sharpton owes $8 million in taxes and hasn't paid a single fucking penny on it in the last 15 years. But yet he's praised on Capitol Hill. Bullshit. I'm sorry I'm ranting, but that whole thing burned my fucking ass. That pissed me right the hell off. Sharpton ain't got nothing to say till he pays his time and bill, you know? Wesley Snipes, he don't even want to interview or talk about it. He just said that's water under the bridge. Didn't work out for me. I'm moving on.
Yep.
And I'll just write a check. I'll take the penalties, whatever. Now he's responsible, man. He's a responsible individual. That fucking Sharpton, anything that, and all the times that boy's been caught lying, but yet he gets off scot-free. Mm-hmm. And then every time a Democrat gets into office, Sharpton gets put up at the top even higher. I mean, you wait. I bet that goofball's going to have some high freaking position within the next year or so. Yeah. Oh, he'll get some kind of big medal or something for being crooked, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Don Lemon. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's sour lemons.
Hold up.
You know, I watch that stuff just because it helps you gauge where some people are coming from, you know. I've got a person lives in my building here, swears by everything CNN does, but won't watch any other channel. And I go, well, don't you want both sides of the coin and then you decide, you know, where that happy middle is somewhere? I don't need to. And people at CNN, they're good reporters, boy. They tell it how it is. I don't even say that with Fox. There's over on the Fox channel, I leave all kinds of comments. What do you have that moron on there for? You know, and some bitch just lied. You know, I don't comment on people's videos and streams except at Fox News. But I do it under a different channel name. I rant over there. Oh God, yeah. I just put ha 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 over at CNN stuff. You know. Ha 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 ha. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I don't watch any news source.
Any of them. Yeah. Just watch C-SPAN. They never talk during events. And to watch the Senate when they're in session or the House when they're in session. Yeah, if you want to fall asleep, go for it. I mean, yeah. It's got to be really freaking important for me to waste my time watching them, you know? That's the thing. Phil pushes it a lot, and I agree with him 100%. You got to watch around. You know, you can't just single source your stuff. Watch around and build your own opinion. And I say give them all equal credibility, which isn't a hell of a lot, you know.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm probably 80-20. I'm still, 80% of what I watch is Fox or Newsmax or whatnot. But I don't do it without having something from the other side, listening to some of the stuff from the other side. So,
right, that. I'd say that's where I'm at too, Phil. Is about 80-20. Yeah, 80% on conservative side of the news, and then 20% on the other side. But that 20% is really to kind of test what I heard on the conservative side, see what they're saying over there, you know, on the same topic, you know. And that's the thing, is a lot of stuff you're just hearing the same thing twice, you know. But with some of it, it's a lot different tone from one side to the other. And that's one thing that truly bothers me today in this day and age is even the ones that are closest to being what you could call a journalist, it's still editorial. It's still their opinion. None of them, not one of them, can keep their damn opinion out of the news. Just give me the news and let me have an opinion. I could care less about theirs. I don't want their damn opinion. If you got one opinionated show on your channel, each one of those news outlets, that's enough. You only need one editorial program per channel. The rest of it should just be reporting the news, you know. But it's not that way. You know, it's hard to find the news, just news. I like the shorts when they say, "Oh, there was this happened at such a time at this place." And, okay, now I know about it. Well, then for 3 days, you got these half-hour editorials about that situation. It's like, oh my God, yeah. It took 5 minutes to give me the facts, and it takes a half hour for you to give your opinion of those facts. Gets a little tiring. But yeah, hey guys, yeah, we're going on the 3 hour mark. We got about 3 minutes, and I think we'll be wrapping it up. One of us has to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I was gonna Facebook message you just about now, and it's like, all right, well, I don't have to Facebook message you now.
Yeah, you can pretty well count on it, Phil. I expect that you're going to cut out right at the 10 o'clock mark. And when you Facebook message me, I'm like, that's my cue. It's like it's like oh man, I feel like I'm in a real studio. I'm being cued. Hey,
there you go.
Phil's going to be leaving. Watch your teleprompter. Be ready to do your bye, Phil. Yep. Oh gosh, Gowani. Yeah, you have a good night. Hey, we're gonna start scaling down here. It was awesome. All you guys hanging out tonight. It was great. Hope you enjoyed the story tonight. Granny, you take care of yourself and enjoy your coffee in the morning, girl. Mm-hmm. Phil, brother, thanks for being here. It's awesome.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be here.
Mike, quit drinking that Goldschlager. Oh, he's drinking Goldschlager down there. Yeah, that. I drank enough of that shit. Somebody should have been panning my poop, you know.
Yeah.
He's trying to get the Midas touch.
Okay. So, I hope you all had a good helping of e-waste, Mike. Nicholas. Hey, skunk boy. That was awesome. Yeah, thanks for bringing your cat onto the stream tonight. That little stinker. Yep. It was fun, guys. We've been all over the place tonight. All the folks out in the chat, chatting away, having a good time. That's great. Hope to see you all now tomorrow night, Sty time. Hey, don't forget that. If you're available, 5 p.m. Central Time, and
I'm busy.
He's busy.
I'm always doing something at right that time. I don't know why.
I can't. I can't fix that. I can't fix that. And at least it's you can watch the show 2 hours later if you want. It's still the same show. You know, that's why it's done as a show, not as a typical kind of live stream.
About half of them I get to tune in live whenever it's on. But it's always like I'm free all day, and then all of a sudden I'm pulled to something at that time.
One thing I did notice with it is I get between 25 all the way up to 50 views after the show. So folks, the timing isn't right for them, and they just watch it after the fact. So that's cool. I'm really good with that. But that's it, guys. Let's wrap it up for tonight. Typical Sty Story Sunday, just like around the campfire. We'll dance our ass right out of here. We're gonna dance with Nick's girlfriend, and
Woo!
and Pepe Le Pew is gonna get jealous. Love you guys. You all have a good night. Stay safe out there. Bye
Have a
bye.
good one.